All right.
Hello, I have someone here on the phone ending in 8324. Can I get your name, please?
Mike Ashley. Oh,
Sorry. I'm sorry, your name again? Hello, on the phone. Well, can I get your name again, please?
Martin Mallett.
No, not you, Mr. Mallett. I'm sorry. I've got someone else on a phone ending in 8324.
yes, Mike Ashley. I'm sorry.
Addressing, bring it back.
Okay. How do you spell your last name, ma'am?
Ashley.
You said Ashley?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
All right, officer, I'm ready.
Just 1 second, ma'am, please.
Attorney Jadala for Aldami and Oddish, and I didn't see them in there. I'll take it Oddish. Oh, okay. One is a recommendation for Aldami, disobeying the red signal. And then for Oddish, it's unsafe manner. Giving the signal turn.
All right, good morning, everyone. 36th District Court is now in session. I am Judge Shannon A. Holmes, and I'm serving as the presiding judge on this morning. We have a big docket on today. And so I'm going to ask everyone, make sure that you have your camera on, that you are presentable for court at all times. If you need to move around, turn your camera off while you move around, because if I turn it off, it's going to be off for a while. And so on this morning, you all know that you can't have on head racks or bed racks or any of those things while we are in court. We are Zooming and we are YouTube live. And so you want to make sure that you are sending the right message to the world about yourself. And so with that on this morning, I'm going to start by having the attorneys place their appearance on the record. And then I'll have the case managers. And then I am going to put on the doorbell because those that have not joined us on time, they will have to be recycled to a later time. If you are a police officer or if you are an attorney checking in on a traffic matter, please reach out to the court clerk, Ms. Lurst, by calling area code 313-965-2280. Please check in with the court clerk so that she will know how to move you to a breakout room so that you are able to speak with the attorney or to whomever you need to speak with. That number has appeared in the chat. Thank you so much, Ms. Wilson, and good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, case manager should know that Ms. Smith, Antonia Smith, is here in the courtroom. Someone else has just walked in. You'll have to remove your hat in the courtroom. And so I just want to give you all heads up as to who's actually in the courtroom. And so with that, I'm going to start with the attorneys. Place your appearance on the record.
May it please this honorable court, Darnell Barton, P 83363 on behalf of Specialty Courts. Good morning to you and staff, Your Honor.
Good morning, good morning. All right, Mr. Fikens.
Thank you and good morning, Your Honor. Robert Fikens, P 31894, Specialty Court Defense Counsel. And good morning to you and your staff.
All right, thank you. And good morning to you, Mr. Fikens.
Thank you.
Let's see, I saw another attorney, but you must be here on a traffic matter, so please see my clerk, okay? Thank you so much. All right, with that, Mr. Curtis is in the courtroom. Mr. Curtis, let me have you place your appearance on the record.
Jordan Curtis, Specialty Court Case Manager.
All right, good morning, Mr. Curtis. And now I'll find out if we have any preliminary matters before we get started with promotion this morning.
Judge, we do have Ms. Smith here and physically in courtroom along with our new intake, Mr. Arnold.
All right, good morning, Mr. Arnold, and good morning again, Ms. Smith. And so both of them need to go and test, if you could do that very quickly. But I think you're up first this morning with the quote promotion, so let me at least get that done.
You're right, I don't see Mr. Dotson on. I just tried to call.
All right, Mr. Dodson is not in the courtroom. There are a lot of people without their cameras on, so do not call cases for me if folks' cameras are not on. Do not call their cases. Put them, shuffle them to the end. And so I'll go ahead with the phase 2 cases because you indicated that there were no phase 3s, and Mr. Dotson might have to get promoted at the end.
Right.
All right, very
Your Honor, if I
good.
might,
Yes,
I note from a traffic matter judge, there's a Makisha Ashley appearing here by way of phone. She's not scheduled till 10 a.m., but she's not, either she cannot or has not connected by way of video. And she needs to be reminded that she has to come in either live or come in by way of video.
okay. And so for Miss Ashley, I will not be able to service you today over the telephone. You must have camera capabilities. If you do not have the ability to be on the screen, then you'll have to come down to 36th District Court. We are located at 421 Madison in the city of Detroit. I am in courtroom 133. So you need to get down here and you need to get here before 10 o'clock, okay? Thank you so much. And Ms. Wilson, if you could place the court, I don't know if she'll be able to see the chat, but I've given her the address. You can also Google 36th District Court and our address will come up. So thank you so much, ma'am. All right, Mr. Fikens, any other preliminary matters?
I don't believe so. I see a Mr. Armstrong, Joseph Armstrong. I don't know if he's in specialty court or early. I just don't see him.
I don't see him. He's not on the screen. And so I'm not gonna really be concerned about him. I'm not calling cases without people's faces.
I am on the screen.
All right, let's do it. Sir, don't yell out in my courtroom. You weren't on the screen. And so now I'm gonna mute you. All right, you were not on the screen. All right, Mr. Fikens, I don't believe that he's in our specialty court. I believe it.
I don't, okay.
But
I
he's
don't-
not. And so, Mr. Fikens, if you'd like to go to a breakout room, that's fine.
Yes, I would, Judge.
Okay, all right, very good. Miss Lurs is taking care of that right now. All right, any other preliminary matters? No
No.
other preliminary matters? All right. Mr. Fikens, what was the defendant's last name again? Oh, you sent Mr. Fikens. I don't know, he has his camera off, so I just see him at the end of the day. I'm not gonna beg people to put their cameras on. All right, let's do it, Mr. Curtis. I have Counsel Kaczmarczyk. I'm sorry you're here on this
Morning, Your Honor.
morning.
Good
Good
morning.
morning. You have a matter scheduled for formal hearing at 8:30. And
Correct.
so will your client be joining us?
No, he will not be. It's just me.
All right, are you waiting for officers to appear or are you accepting an offer on behalf of your client?
I didn't receive the offer yet. I was just wondering what it is.
All right, and Ms. Lurs is about to send you that offer now, okay, counsel?
Okay, thank you. Okay.
All right, thank you. Very good. I am ready on Mr. Baruchko. Good morning, Mr. Baruchko.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm well. Mr.
Can you hear
Baruchko,
me?
you've got a bad connection again this morning.
Oh my God.
All right, I'm gonna pass, Mr. Baruchko.
Can you hear me yet? No.
It's still a bad connection, so try to get that resolved. Let me get my docket moving, okay? All right.
All right.
I'm going to go to Ms. Horton. Ms. Horton, are you on?
All right.
Good morning, Ms. Horton.
Good morning.
Okay, Ms. Horton, I have case number 210-444-2701. State your full name for me.
Catrice Shelley Horton.
All right, Ms. Horton, is everything all right with you this morning?
16-hour shifts. Just got off at 7:30. Got to be back at 3 o'clock doing 60 more hour shifts. Y'all know how this go. I'm always working. That's why I'm tired.
I understand, but maybe you should think about making some adjustments because we want you to engage with us.
I know I am. I have stuff, bills and children and, all the stuff that we all, everyday living pretty much. That's what I'm dealing with. And I'm looking crazy on this camera right now. This is Holmes. Here.
But you're here. All right, you
Yes,
working your
ma'am.
program?
Yes, I am.
You are. All right. Are you having any difficulties working it?
No, just the fact that lack of sleep here and there, but I'm working on getting that together.
Okay, work on getting that together because you're gonna have to get some rest. That's not healthy for you.
I
Okay,
know. Yes, ma'am.
all right, very good. And so you were at the graduation, ma'am. I want to know what everybody took from the graduation, if anything. You didn't get anything out of it? I get it, but I do want to know.
It just motivated me to get through the program and do everything I have to do and continue on. Making sure I dot my I's and cross my T's pretty much. So, and then it was sad to hear that someone passed away. That was emotional. I don't know of this person, but just to see the care and compassion that others have for that particular person really touched me too. So
Yes, ma'am.
yeah.
Yes, ma'am. And I'm glad that you mentioned that because it's difficult. It's difficult out here. We are fighting and trying to help people to overcome addiction, and it's difficult. It's hard, and that's why I demand that people work the program, work it. Are you perfect? No, but work it because your life really does depend on it. You never know when it's going to be that last hit, that last pill, that last drink, or what have you. And so, yes, we lost one a couple of days before graduation, a couple of days. And she was to be honored at the graduation. So, so yes, I want you to be encouraged to work hard, work very, very hard.
So I also took my son to I also took my son this past Saturday to the group.
Okay.
Because I've been really trying to, he just turned 18 and, and I know, when you're listening to parents, a lot of kids don't want to hear the advice from their parents and maybe it's better off listening from someone else. So I actually took them and they had someone speaking there. I thought that was pretty good, which I shared with Mr. Jordan about. So I was kind of happy that we were able to get there for him to, see or listen to someone tell their story and see how, basically how he doesn't want to end up. You get what I'm saying? Or have to go through.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, I'm proud of you for taking that step. I am very good. And I hope your son was receptive. I hope he was.
Yeah.
Yes. We'll see, right?
Yeah. We can only pray and hope. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. All right. You did okay over the holiday?
I did. Only thing is that I missed one drop because I overslept. That's the thing. I don't get enough sleep. But I went the very next day, and took care of it. I literally slept like a whole day. That was the only thing.
You have to test. You must test. In the holiday testing, you cannot miss holiday testing.
I think that was right before. I'm sorry. I think that was right before the holiday, if I'm not mistaken. Right after or on the holiday. I tested on the holiday. I think I missed Sunday because they didn't have us. We only tested once that week. And, you know, I have to test twice. So they didn't call me to come back and test. My color didn't come up to go back and test until Sunday. And that's the day I slept in. So that morning, Monday morning, I went and took care of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We don't do makeup tests. I'm glad you went the next day.
Yes.
But it doesn't count as a makeup. You have to test on the day that your color is called. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
You've
Yes,
got to
ma'am.
test on the day your color is called, because otherwise it's a missed screen. I'm going to ask everyone to please make sure your device remains on mute until your case is called. Thank you so much. And so, Ms. Horton, we clear?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right. Very good. All right. Mr. Curtis, anything additional asked to Ms. Horton?
Your Honor, nothing additional. I have no concerns or issues to report. Ms. Horton, she's doing fine.
All right. Very good. What do you have next for Ms. Horton?
Ms. Horton will be returning June 15th, 2022. That'll be for a face-to-face at 10:35.
All right. Very good. Did you get that, Ms. Horton?
On the 15th of June.
Yes, ma'am, at 10:35 a.m.
Okay, I have to remember that because okay.
All right. Well, write it down. Write it down.
I am. It's just that my son has these appointments with these specialists and things as well, but that's okay. I'll get it together.
Mr. Curtis will work with you on that one, okay? Because that time is a little more flexible. All right?
Okay, no problem.
All right. It's good to see you today.
You too.
All right. I want you to hang in there. Let me finish up phase 2s, and then I'm going to let you go, okay?
Okay.
All right. Very good. Mute yourself for me.
Mr. Honor, in a breakout room, then you did drug screen.
Oh, you did? Yes, please. Well, Mr. Neely was doing fine, so I'm going to go to Mr. Neely. I have for Mr. Neely. I'm ready, Mr. Neely. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. Can you get in a little more light? I can barely see you. All right, that's not really better. All right, Mr. Neely, that seems to be better. Nope, not at all. Let me let you work out your light thing, and then I'm going to come back to you. Mr. Baruchko, are you ready?
Can you hear me, ma'am?
You still don't have a great connection,
Oh,
Mr. Baruchko.
my God.
It's better than
Come
last time,
on.
so let's try it. Okay.
Okay,
well, now
you
listen,
can. All right.
Mr. Baruchko.
Yes,
Can you
ma'am.
hear me?
Yes, I can, ma'am.
All right, let me call your case, Mr. Baruchko. I have case number 210-580-5801. State your name for me. I can hear you.
Jordan Baruchko.
All right, Mr. Baruchko, how are things going with you, sir?
Everything is going absolutely great. This weekend was pretty awesome. I went to an NA picnic, so that was cool. I hung out with a buddy of mine in the program. We went downtown, hung out down there for a little bit, and then that's about it. But I mean, it was a good weekend.
All right, very good. Any issues, any struggles during the weekend?
Actually, surprisingly, no. Everything's been really good.
All right, very good. You had a backup plan in the event things did get a little tough for you?
No, like nothing really got tough. I went to meetings. Once the weekend came, I went to that picnic. I've been around sober people the whole time, so it's been a good weekend.
That's really good. I love what you said. You kept yourself occupied with positive things and you hung around sober people. That's a good plan for the holidays because the holidays can be tough. And so congratulations to you, Mr. Barusco. You did a
Thank
good job.
Thank
You
you.
did. All right. Do you have any issues? Anything you need us to help you with?
Currently, no, I think I'm okay.
All right. Very good. And so, Ms. Lurst, I know that Mr. Curtis went in the conference room. And so if you could send Attorney Barton and that conference room into the breakout room so that they can prepare for an intake. And then Mr. Curtis, if I could get a return to court date for Mr. Barusco, or you can come on and let me know that he's doing well. You didn't have any issues with him.
Good morning. Mr. Barushko is my client.
Oh, okay. Good morning, Ms. Taylor. Place your appearance on the record.
Jasmine Taylor, specialty court case manager.
All right, thank you. Anything you want to add as to Mr. Barushko?
No, he's doing well as he stated. He's not having any issues. He is in compliance with his court order.
Okay, very good, very good. All right, and so Mr. Barusco, he doesn't have a great connection, but he got through his hearing. I need to know his return to court date.
He will return before you on June 22nd, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
All right, did you hear that, Mr. Barusco?
June 22nd, am I correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right,
Perfect.
very good. Keep up the great work. You didn't tell me what you got out of the graduation, if anything.
Oh, well, the graduation was pretty cool, you know, especially for my first time experiencing it. I don't know, I got a lot of hope. I guess you can say hope. You know, watching other people do it and you know, conquering it is definitely something to see. So
Yes, very good. All right, Mr. Barushko, keep up the great work that you're doing. I want you to hang in there. I'm going to do another person from phase 2, okay?
all right. Thank you so
All
much.
right, very good. You're very welcome.
Your Honor, if
All
I
right,
may,
Mr. Neely?
I apologize
Yes.
for interrupting. May I ask for one of the attorneys, the training attorneys, to come in the breakout room with me?
All right, Ms.
Miss-
Warfield?
There we go. Thank you,
Yes,
Your
Your
Honor.
Honor. Good morning.
Good morning to you. All right, Ms. Lurs, if you could put Attorney Warfield in the breakout room.
She's there.
All right, wonderful. All right. Let's keep going. I am ready to go back to Mr. Neely. There you are, Mr. Neely. Now I can see you. Good morning to you. Unmute for me.
All right, sorry about that.
All right, there you go. Let me place your case number on the record. I have case number 210-443-7201. State your full name for me.
Joel Neely.
All right, Mr. Neely, how are things going with you?
Things are going pretty good.
They're going pretty good? All right. Did you do well during the holiday?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, what did you do?
I went to my dad's yesterday, on Monday, and we cooked, he cooked a dinner for us. He cooked a dinner for me and my stepmother.
All right, and did you enjoy that dinner?
Yeah, I did. It was very good.
Very good. Did you do anything else over the holiday?
No, not really. That was about it. We spent quality time together. I really enjoyed spending time with my dad.
Good. Very good. And I hope that he enjoyed spending time with you too.
Mhm.
Yes. All right, very good. Did you have any difficulties, any challenges that you need us to help you with?
No, not really. Not that I can think of.
No?
No.
All right. Did you come to the graduation, Mr. Neely?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
You did? Did you have any takeaways? Did you learn anything?
Yeah, I learned to be a fighter.
Learn to be a fighter?
Fight through your problems.
Yes, that's a good thing to learn. Yes. All right, Mr. Curtis, Mr. Neely, he's not having any issues. Anything additional you need to report out?
Your Honor, nothing additional. Mr. Newman is in phase 2 and he is doing well. No concerns or issues.
All right, very good. Mr. Neely, do you have any questions for the team this morning?
No.
None? All right, Mr. Curtis, what's next for Mr. Neely?
Mr. Neely will be returning June 15th, 2022 for a face-to-face at 10:35.
All right, very good. All right, Mr. Neely, if you got that, Mr. Curtis, are there any other phase 2s? Ms. Taylor, are there any other phase 2s?
Yes, there is, Judge. I have Mr. Martin Mallett, who is a phase 2.
All right, Mr. Neely, I'm asking you to hang in with us just for another moment until I finish phase 2, and then I'll release everyone in phase 2. Okay,
Right.
so I'm gonna have you mute your device.
Okay.
All right, thank you, sir. All right, Mr. Mallett, unmute for me. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, good morning, Mr. Mallett. I have the following. I mean, we don't wear belly shirts to court.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
We cut, no, not you. Don't have on a belly shirt.
Oh, okay.
Not you.
But she here now, just for the future. I don't wanna look at nobody's belly button in court on my professional job. No. Okay. Come on, Mr. Mallett, I'm coming in. All right, case number 210 612 7601. State your full name for me, Mr. Mallett.
Martin Mallett.
All right, Mr. Mallett, why you thought you had on a belly shirt? Now that's what I want to know. Why?
No, I know I didn't have on dress apparel, but I'm at work, so
You in good shape, Mr. Mallett. You don't have on a belly shirt.
I still be kind of.
If you came on with a belly shirt, Mr. Mallett, if you came on here with a belly shirt on, I would just pass out. I'm going to the hospital. I don't know where you going. Court gonna be out. If you come on here with a belly shirt on, I'm just letting you know, okay?
Yeah, all right. I see.
All right. I see you, Miss West. All right. Mr. Mallett, how have you been doing?
I've been fine, Your Honor. I'm doing
All
okay.
right. You've been working your program?
Yeah. I've been staying sober. Yeah.
Okay. All right. How'd you do over the holiday?
I guess I did pretty good. I went to I kind of stepped outside myself to take a little risk. My supervisor had a little cabaret. I know I'm not supposed to be around alcohol and stuff like that, but I figured I could go. I figured I had enough discipline that I could go and show some support and to my supervisor. So I went. I didn't stay long. I stayed maybe like an hour, and I left. But I really enjoyed being out with others and seeing them dance and all that kind of stuff. Considering that it wasn't a inmate meeting or anything like that, but it was just a little club party. I enjoyed being. Go ahead. That's my radio. I'm sorry, I got.
Okay, turn it down for me.
Yeah.
All right, very good. Okay.
Yes, I did.
And you did well.
Yeah. So everything went well with that, and I cooked a Memorial Day dinner, for my friends and family stuff. So that's all good.
All right. Very good. Very good. You did some positive things, and even though you went in an environment that could have caused some problems, it didn't cause a problem for you.
No, it didn't. No, I knew the 36th District Court was out there waiting for me. waiting for me.
Yes, waiting
Waiting
patiently, sir.
waiting patiently. I didn't want to disappoint, y'all, and disappoint myself by doing anything, doing anything that I knew that I, was going to jeopardize my sobriety, or
Yeah.
or my being on probation. So I didn't stay
Yes.
long, and I feel good about myself being around normal people, doing normal things. So.
I'm proud of you, Mr. Mallet. You did it. I'm proud of you. You did a good job. Very good.
Thank you, Anna.
All right. Is there anything you need us to help you with?
No, I can't think of anything. No, ma'am.
No?
No.
All right, Mr. Curtis, is there anything additional asked to Mr. Mallet?
That is mine, Your Honor.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to give everything to Mr. Curtis. He's standing at the podium. Why is he standing at the podium, Miss Taylor? All right, Miss Taylor, what you want to add as to Mr. Mallet?
Nothing in addition. He is in compliance with his treatment plan and your court order. So he is doing well, and he will return before you on Zoom on June 22nd, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Mallet, did you get that?
Yes, I did, Your Honor. Yeah.
All right, very good. It's so good to see you. You didn't share your thoughts with me on the graduation. What did you think of the graduation?
I thought it was such a lovely thing, and such a lovely thing to be on the same accord with you and your staff. I realized that we all, the staff is new to the program as well as me. So we all kind of like going at the same time together, and I think that that's a good thing, to start together and can end together,
Yeah.
I really was surprised about that. I didn't know that we all was, I'm not gonna say rookies, but we all was like new to this, and I'm glad to see that all the attorneys and the attorneys are doing well at this.
Yes.
That makes me know that y'all actually are here, that we help one another, that y'all actually are here to help us, because it's
Yes,
new to
sir.
you, it's new to me, so it's cool.
Yes, sir.
I thought the graduation was really beautiful. The graduation was beautiful. It was really beautiful. I did not expect anything for it to be that elegant and to be that informative. To see so many officials participating in it, like the Supreme Court judge and all of that, and the police officers, the chiefs of police and stuff. I was really impressed.
Yes, sir. And we're all in this together. It takes a whole community in order to do what we're doing here successfully. And so it's not just the court, it's the police, it's the sheriffs, it's the Supreme Court, it's the health department, it's our providers, it's all of us working together. And so, yes, sir, that's it. That's it. All right. Well, we have your return to court date. I'm gonna have you place yourself on mute because I'm releasing all of the phase 2 people at one time, okay?
Yes, Sean.
All right, very good. Miss Taylor, is Mr. Vincent Taylor in phase 2?
Yes, Judge, I actually have 3 phase 2. I have Mr. Vincent Taylor, Miss Green, and then I also have Miss Smith, who I know we're gonna do at the end, but those are my 3 phase 2 people.
I'm sorry.
Demetrius Green, John
Yes.
Vincent Taylor, and Antonia Smith.
All right, no, Miss Smith will be at the end of the day. All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Vincent Taylor, unmute for me, phase 2. I have 2 more people and then I'm going to release you all. Good morning, Mr. Vincent Taylor.
Good morning, Your Honor.
How are you this morning?
I'm well, thank you.
That's good. Are you doing all right this morning? You seem a little laid back. Doing okay?
Yes, I'm all right, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
All right. All right. Very good. I have the following for you. I have case number 1904519-601. State your full name for me, Mr. Vincent Taylor.
John David Vincent Taylor.
All right. How are things going for you?
I'm good, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, tell me what that means, Mr. Vicentainer.
I'm working my program. I'm going to the guidance center. I see the psychiatrist next week.
Okay, and how do you feel about that?
I'm looking forward to it. It's been a minute since I've been able to get in to see a psychiatrist, so I'm hoping it'll be helpful.
Okay, why has it been a minute? Just because of the
Share doesn't
pandemic?
provide in-house mental health services, and this was the first available employment for the psychiatrist at the guidance center.
Okay, all right, very good. Well, I'm glad that you're going, and I want you to make the best of it. Miss Ashley, you're gonna have to either sit down or turn your camera off, because all I want to see is face. That's it. All right. And so, Mr. Vicentainer, make the best of it, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, how are your parents doing?
They're doing well, thank you.
They are doing well, all right. And so how did you do for the holiday?
It was fine. I mean, I'm stuck at home right now, obviously, so I just spent time with my parents.
You spend time with your parents?
Yes.
Okay. And is that good quality time?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Very good. What did you think of the graduation?
It was a very nice ceremony.
Okay, did you get anything out of it?
Yes, I actually sat next to a lady who had just got out of Share a few weeks prior to, so I made a new acquaintance there, and it was a nice ceremony with a lot of support.
All right, very good, very good. All right, Mr. Vicentainer, you have any questions or concerns for the team this morning?
I was wondering if I could be allowed out of the house at all yet.
All right, let's talk about that. Ms. Taylor, do you have Mr. Vicentainer?
Yes, I do, Judge.
All right, Mr. Vicentainer, I know that he is on, I know we had him restricted, and then, but he can go to his appointments. Would you consider allowing him, first of all, what you need to go out of the house for other than the things we have you going out for? I'm just curious.
I feel like it's impacting my anxiety and my depression being locked in all the time, especially since most of my appointments, even for guidance center, are telehealth anyways. But I mean, just being able to do that and drug testing, I mean, it'd be nice to be able to go out, go to a gas station, get a coffee, take my dog for a walk, play tennis, try and be active. It's summer and being locked in is not doing me a lot of mental health good right now.
Okay, and so, Mr. Vicentainer, if you're able to get out, can we count on you to do the things that you're supposed to do?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, will you work hard at it?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and so Ms. Taylor, my question to you is, would you consider, let's do a curfew where Mr. Vicentainer is.
I don't know how to do it.
Please mute your device. Please mute your device. We are in court. Ms. Taylor, I need your thoughts on that.
Yeah, Mr. Vicentainer has been on restrictions for about a month now. I haven't had any issues. I haven't had any reports of him not doing what he's supposed to do or breaking the curfew or breaking the arrangement that was set up for him. I think that I do understand that it is summertime. I would see what he's saying, his point, you know, being in the house all day. It's nice outside. You can't take a walk. I think that that wouldn't be conducive to his mental health. So I think that that may be good to let him get some fresh air and get out a little bit. I don't know if maybe we can agree on a certain number of hours or if you want specific days, but I think he's proven himself to be pretty compliant for the last month. So I wouldn't oppose.
So instead of doing days and hours, I just want to impose a curfew. And let's see how you do. How does that sound, Mr. Vicentainer?
I would really appreciate that, Your Honor.
All right, very good. I am going to impose for now, just for now, we'll try it for 2 weeks. Let's do a 6 p.m. curfew, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, but you have to make sure you take care of business during that time, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. All right, any other questions or concerns for the team?
No, that was it. Thank you, Your Honor.
That was it? All right, very good. Ms. Taylor, what else do you have for Mr. Vicentainer, if anything?
Nothing to add.
All right, what's the next date for Mr. Vicentainer?
He will return before you on June 22nd, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
All right, are you doing a face-to-face with him before that?
Yes, all of the phase 2 will get face-to-faces before that.
Okay, I need the face-to-face date.
Oh, you want all, okay. The face-to-face,
I don't have to have both. You can just do one, but do the one that's next in line.
okay, well then the face-to-faces for the phase 2 will be June 15th, 2022 at 8:35. I'm sorry, 10:35.
Yeah. All right, very good. And then he can get his return to court date. You can give it to him, but we'll put it on the record when
Okay,
we come back together on the 15th, okay?
okay,
All right, very good. All right, Mr. Vicentainer, I meant what I said to you and about you at the graduation, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
I need you to fight, all right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. I'm gonna have you place yourself on mute, and I'm going to do Ms. Green, and then I'm going to release phase 2s. All right, Ms. Green, I'm ready for you. Good morning, Ms. Green.
Good morning, Your Honor.
How are you this morning?
I'm okay. Just trying to stay
All
positive,
right.
go forward.
All right, are you doing a good job at staying positive and going forward?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. I don't see a smile this morning. I don't know.
Having a
You have some
toothache.
stuff going on?
I got a toothache again.
You do?
Yes.
Okay,
Tearing
what are you
me
gonna do to
up.
take care of it? Are you gonna go in
I got a
and see
dentist.
someone
Yes, next week.
next week?
Yeah, they told me next week.
Oh my
If I
goodness.
don't make it
Well,
next
call
week, it'll
every
be
day.
next month. I know.
Just call every day, ask if they have a cancellation, nothing like a toothache. That just
Yes,
set your whole life out of order.
sure
So,
do.
yes, well, I hope you feel better, okay?
Thank you.
All right, let me place your case number on the record. I have for Demetrius Green, 200-459-2101. Ms. Green, state your full name for me.
Demetrius Green.
All right, Ms. Green, did you have a good holiday?
Sure did. Sure did.
You did. What did you
Yes.
do?
Me and my grandson, we hung at the park, played,
You
he
did?
barbecued. Yes,
All right, very good, very good.
yes.
Are you having any issues, any struggles with working your program?
No, ma'am, I'm not. As I talked to Miss Jasmine, I talked to her a day ago, or last Friday. They're trying to evict me, so I have to go to court tomorrow. So
Okay,
I talked to her about it Friday. She's sending over me some lawyers to get in touch with some lawyers. So I talked to someone yesterday, and they told me they're trying to get back with me as soon as possible. So hoping they talk to me today.
okay, I hope so. All right. Did you talk with any of our attorneys that are assigned, just so they could know what's going on?
No, ma'am, I haven't. Just Miss
All
Taylor.
right. I would
Feel
like for
free
you
to
to
reach
also
out.
speak with one of our attorneys that's assigned to our program. Attorney
Okay.
Barton, are you available to just make sure
Yes, Your
she's
Honor.
okay?
Yeah, I'm putting my number in the chat right now. So, ma'am, if you want to reach out to us, we'll definitely see what we can do to help.
Okay,
All right.
All right,
Thank
thank
you.
you so much, Attorney Barton. I appreciate that.
Always.
All right, Ms. Green, do you have any questions or concerns for the team this morning?
no, ma'am, no, ma'am, I don't.
None? All right,
No, I don't.
okay. All right,
Mm.
Ms. Taylor, anything additional you want to add as to Ms. Green?
no, Judge.
Okay. All right, what's next for Ms. Green?
Ms. Green's face-to-face will be scheduled for June 15th, 2022 at 10:35 a.m. And then at that meeting, Ms. Green, I'll give you your next court date.
Okay.
All right, very good. All right, Ms. Green, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're doing well. Were you at our graduation?
Yes, ma'am. I gave you a hug.
You did. I know. I broke all kind of COVID protocol. I did. I
Yeah,
broke all the
we
COVID protocol. Y'all know I'm the COVID police.
did.
And listen, and I've been taking my vitamins and drinking hot drinks every day, 32 ounces of hot drinks. And then I've been taking a COVID test every day because I sure did. I let my guard down. I was so happy to see y'all. And I'm a hugger just by nature. So I wanted you all to know I care about you all. Yeah.
Thank
but
you.
I tested negative every day since
Me
my
too.
husband is laughing at me now. He's like, when you gonna stop this foolishness? I'm like, okay, I will. Because you know, he wasn't happy with me breaking all that COVID protocol and then coming home. Because I don't let him do that. I'll be like, no, sir. No, sir. Yeah. All right, Ms. Green. I need everyone from phase 2. You all have done a fantastic job. No issues on this morning. I'm glad you are still working your program. Continue to work. Continue to work. You deserve it, and you're going to get some great benefits from it. And so thank you for your patience. I am excusing all of our phase 2 participants at this time. Take care.
Take care.
All right. While we are transitioning now to our phase 1 individuals who have their faces on the screen, I have a couple of things that I need to take care of. So you all need to indulge me just for a moment. I am going to ask that you please keep your device on mute until I call your case. I appreciate it. Give me 1 second, please. If there are any individuals that need to be moved to breakout rooms, this is the time to get it done. You can let them in from the waiting room. Where's Ms. Coleman? I don't see Ms. Coleman. Is Ms. Coleman on my screen? Oh no, Ms. Coleman needs to come here to the courthouse. Ms. Coleman, I will not be conducting your hearing this morning by way of Zoom. Ma'am, you need to be here because you were told to report in person. So you have about 45 minutes to get down here. A warrant is going to go out for your arrest. So
I wasn't aware, Your Honor.
No,
Yes.
Judge. No, it wasn't Ms. Coleman. It was Mr. Corder.
Oh, Mr.
John Corder is supposed to physically walk in, not Ms. Coleman.
Okay.
No.
Mr. Curtis told me it was Ms. Coleman.
No.
I'm always in trouble.
No, not today.
You're not
Ms.
in
Coleman is
trouble.
doing good. No, not Ms. Coleman. No.
All right, y'all
No,
better
Ms.
get me
Coleman.
together.
My heart
Mr. Curtis. You know Mr. Curtis likes to stoke my fire. He over here stoking me. Look at Ms. Coleman. She's supposed to be in here.
Mr. Curtis.
All right.
Don't do that to me today.
Don't do that to her. All right. All right. Very good. You good, Ms. Coleman? Mute yourself. Mute yourself.
Breathe.
All right. And breathe. And breathe. All right. Miss Lurs, will you let the folks in for the waiting room and see who needs to go where? And then I'm just going to do a little bit of housekeeping just very quickly. I'm ready on Wally Oddish. Counsel ready?
Yes, Your Honor. Ralph
All
Gesmer,
right.
how are you?
I'm well, thank you. I have the following for your client. I have case number SP 132-8293, counts 1 and 2. Counsel, your client is not with us this morning for the formal hearing.
That is correct, Your Honor. And we do have reached a resolution. My client has authorized me to represent him on the civil infraction. On his behalf, I would enter a plea responsible to blockading traffic to count 1. Count 2 would be dismissed, Your Honor.
All right, counsel. And so your client was charged with violation of basic speed law or drove in an unsafe manner. That's what you would be accepting responsibility for as charged. And then I would amend it to blockading traffic. Are you accepting responsibility?
Yes, Your Honor, on my client's behalf.
All right, and then I'm going to amend to blockading traffic. I'm assessing the statutory fine in the amount of $175. How quickly can your client get that paid?
Your Honor, if you could have 2 weeks, please.
All right, I will give him 2 weeks. He will not get his dismissal until the matter has been paid. And so I'll place it on my docket for an adjourn to pay. And that will be on, I'll do it on June 16th, 2022 at 10:30 a.m. Your client does not have to appear. As long as he gets it paid before June 16th, 2022, then I'll call the matter and it will be automatically dismissed.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
One matter will be dismissed, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. And so
right.
count 2 will be dismissed then, correct?
Yes,
At that
sir.
point. Okay.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, Your Honor.
All
Have a
right,
good
thank
week.
you so much. Have a good day. You do
Good
the
to see you.
same
Mhm.
as usual. Good to see you too. All right, let's
Bye-bye,
do it.
y'all.
I'm ready on Al Gamai. Al Gamai, are the parties ready on Al Gamai?
Yes, Your Honor. Attorney Sam Rigidala on behalf of Mr. El Gomai.
All right, thank you. I have the following. I have case number SP 126-99731, SP 133-33721. Counsel, your appearance. Please mute your device. Counsel, your appearance.
Your Honor, respectfully, Sam Rigidala, P62186, on behalf of Mr. El Gomai, Your Honor, having the authority to enter into the plea that's before this honorable court.
All right, counsel, you may proceed.
Your Honor, at this time, I have the authority to accept the amended plea to count 1 to blockading with the dismissal of count 2.
All right, I don't have a count 1 or count 2. I have 2 separate matters for your client. One is disregarding a signal red or amber, and the other matter is improper lane usage. And they are 2 separate tickets.
And Your Honor, from the information I received, one of them was being amended to blockading and one was being dismissed.
Yes, count 1's blockading.
There is no count 1 or count 2. They're both separate tickets.
Oh, okay, and the 731 is blockading and the 721 is being dismissed.
Okay, all right, very good, no problem. All right, counsel, so for the matter that you're accepting responsibility, it indicates that your client disregarded a signal, red or amber. And so are you accepting responsibility on behalf of your client?
Having the authority to do so, yes, Your Honor.
All right, then I'm going to amend that matter to blockading traffic. I will assess the statutory fine in the amount of $175. Counsel, how quickly can your client get that paid?
Your Honor, if we can have the June 16th date, it should be paid by then, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Then I'll schedule it for June 16th, 2022, and that will be at 10:30 a.m. Thank you so much, counsel.
Your Honor, may you and your staff have a wonderful day.
You do the same, and thank you for your patience this morning.
Absolutely.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Ms. Lewis. If you are an attorney and you have not checked in with my clerk, please do so by calling the courtroom. Thank you so much. All right, Mr. Curtis, who do you have up next?
Ms. West.
Miss West, good morning, Miss West.
Good morning, Your Honor.
How are you this morning?
I'm great.
You're doing great?
Yes.
All right, very good, very good. You've been working your program, doing what you're supposed to do?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have, all right, very good. I'm very proud of you. All right, let's work it. I am going to place your case number on the record. I have for you, Miss West, case number 210-626-0501. State your full name for me.
Latanya Andrea West.
All right, Miss West. How'd you do for the holidays, ma'am?
I did really good. I was around a lot of positive people. I danced, I laughed, I stayed sober, and I was with my girlfriend and her family. I met a lot of people. It was good.
All right, very good. When is the last time you've had a sober holiday?
I can't remember.
You can't even remember. All right. Well, listen, you did it. How did it feel to have a nice sober holiday? How did that feel? What was that like?
It was different, but it was good. I loved it. I continue to have more. Yes.
Look at you. Very good. Very good. All right. Have you been having any difficulties with working the program?
No, it's actually, I think it's the best thing. I think it's the best thing that ever happened to me, actually.
Look at you, Miss White. You know you came kicking and screaming and trying to find an exit.
Yeah.
Soon as you got here, she was looking for a way out. How do I get out of here? But now look at you, Miss White, Miss West, look at you.
Yeah.
You working it. What do you notice different about yourself?
My skin is clearing up. I have a clearer mind. I'm more focused, making better decisions. Yeah. More positive.
Yeah. Real positive. I love it. Real positive.
Yep.
All right. Is there anything that you need us to help you with? I know you've got a travel request out there, and I've talked, the team, we talked. There's some things that.
Some things changed.
Some things changed?
Yes.
I'm
I
gonna
had a
via Zoom.
conversation with,
I'm going via Zoom.
yeah, she's gonna attend via Zoom the graduation.
Okay, y'all make me do all of this fussing and staffing and all that talking, and then now you come on, oh, she going by way of Zoom. All right.
Well, I talked to her after that.
All right, very good. And your daughter knows that you're gonna be there to support her?
Yes, we talked and she feels a lot better knowing that I'm going to be able to at least see it. So everything's worked out.
All right, very good. And you good with it?
Yeah, I'm all right with it.
All right, very good, very good. All right, Miss West, let me hear from Mr. Curtis. Let me get Mr. Curtis to update me. What do you have, Mr. Curtis?
Well, Your Honor, we did discuss the travel request after staffing. So due to some logistics of, trying to get down there in such a short period of time.
Yeah.
Ms. West will attend via Zoom. And she is doing well, still in phase 1. She's testing, she's with one of our providers. And so I have no concerns or issues.
All right, Miss West, you are doing very, very well. I hope that you are as proud of yourself as I am. I'm very proud of you.
I am.
Now, I saw you outside hanging around at that, you thought I was gonna forget. Y'all know I got elephant memory. When it works, it works. Boy, it works. Listen.
But I did learn something.
What did you learn from the graduation?
Seeing all those people up there, I don't know if they have smoke like I did in the beginning, but it just taught me that you can put anything you put your mind to, you can accomplish it. And it gave me a lot of motivation. Yeah.
That is wonderful. Absolutely anything you put your mind to, you can accomplish it. Absolutely. So you can do it. You can do it. All right. Mr. Curtis, if nothing else, what's next for Miss West?
Ms. West will be returning June 15th, 2022 at 8:35.
She's not doing a phase, no, she's in phase 1. All right, June 15th at 8:35 a.m. All right, did you get that, Miss West?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. I need you to hang with me just for a few moments until I finish phase 1. The folks whose faces I see right now. And then I'm gonna release you and then we'll keep going. All right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, all right, thank you. I am ready to go to Miss Partee. Good morning, Miss Partee.
Good morning, Judge.
How are you this morning?
I'm good.
All right, very good. I have case number 210-451-2601. State your full name for me, Ms. Partee.
Joanna Joyce Partee.
All right, how are things going for you, Ms. Partee?
Pretty good.
They are, you still on your search?
Yeah.
Okay, something's going to give. I'm telling you, keep working it, okay?
I will.
All right, are you working your program?
Yeah.
You are. Tell me what's good for you. Have you noticed anything different about yourself?
No, not really. I'm just trying to be more positive.
Okay, that's a good thing. You're trying to be more positive. All right, how hard is it to be more positive?
Sometimes it's hard because,
Difficult?
yeah, because depression is hard. It doesn't. I have good days and bad days. So, but
Yes.
I'm hoping with my medication, it's gonna help me with that.
Okay, thank you for your honesty, Ms. Partee. Thank you. Thank you. All right, is there anything that you need us to help you with?
No. Mm-mm.
No, you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Okay, all right, Ms. Taylor, Miss Taylor, any updates as to Ms. Partee? No, nothing, all right. All right, Ms. Partee, I want you to hang in there. I want you to continue to do well. Did you have any takeaways from the graduation?
I didn't go. I had COVID.
Oh, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. Are you feeling better?
I'm almost back to my normal self. Almost.
Okay, all right. All right, I'm glad that I hope that you're vaccinated. I'm glad that you recovered well. Okay, good. I always tread lightly because folks get mad. Not that I really care. But
I've been vaccinated and boosted.
yes, ma'am, I'm double boosted. I'm not playing with y'all. Let me tell you this. All right. And so, Ms. Partee, I'm glad that you were able to survive it. Continue to do well. Continue to take good care of yourself, okay?
Okay, I will.
All right. Very good. Ms. Taylor, what's next for Ms. Partee?
She will return to court on June 15th, 2022 at 8:35.
All right, very good. Did you get that, Ms. Partee?
You said June 12th?
No, ma'am, June 15th.
Okay, June 15th, got it. And that's via Zoom?
Yes, ma'am.
Got it. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, very good. I'm ready on Ms. Pakla. I have the following for you, case number 200-455-4101. Please state your full name for the record.
Angela Pakla.
Pakla, did you hear me pronounce your last name correctly finally?
I did.
You did. I'm so proud of myself. Yes, I am. All right, Ms. Pakla, how are things going with you?
They're good. I got counseling set up finally for the 8th.
Yeah, I'm excited for you. Yes, ma'am. Are you ready to go and do it?
Yeah.
You are? All right. Very good. I'm sorry, say that again.
I've never done it before, so we'll see.
All right. Will you at least keep an open mind and be honest and candid with your counselor?
Yeah, definitely.
You will be? All right. That's all I'm asking you to do. Wonderful. And then see what happens. Go from there, okay?
Yep.
All right. Very good. Are you feeling good?
Yeah.
Okay. I know you had some challenges to overcome too. You taking good care of yourself?
Yep.
All right. Very good. And so tell me, what have you been doing to work your program?
Staying sober. Just starting counseling. I stay at work most of the time, so.
Okay, and those things are helping you?
Yeah.
All right, very good, very good. Miss Taylor, is there anything that you need to add as to Miss Packla? No? All right, very good. And Miss Packla was not at the graduation, is that correct?
Yes, she was.
She was. Okay, Miss Packla, what was your takeaway?
It was cool.
Now,
The
Miss
food
Packla,
was
you've been
good.
giving me one word answers all morning. You know I'm not gonna have it. You're gonna make your hearing last longer than everybody else's. All right, so
Okay.
what was your takeaway? Go ahead.
It was cool. Well, we already discussed this last week. I see you every week since I haven't
You
started
see me
counseling.
every week. Okay, so just tell everybody I'm having a senior moment. Okay, Miss Packla. All right. You do. You were seeing me every week until you started your counseling. Now you have your date, so we're gonna get you on a regular schedule. You won't see me as often, okay?
Okay.
And you were on time this morning. Look at you.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Miss Taylor, what's next? What's the next court date for Miss Packla now that she's scheduled for counseling?
She will return in 2 weeks on June 15th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
All right. Did you get that, Miss Packla?
Said the 15th?
Yes, June 15th.
Okay.
All right, very good. Miss Packla, I am going to release you because you were seeing me every week. I'm letting you go. Everybody else, you need to stay on until I release you. All right, Miss Packla, take care of yourself.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right, I am ready on Marilyn Williams White. I have case number 2115839FD. Miss Williams White, state your full name.
My name, Marilyn Williams White. Good morning.
Good morning to
Judge.
you. How are you this morning?
Fine. How are you?
I am doing very well. I'm closer to Friday, so I'm really doing well today. This is the day that energizes me because I know I'm almost there. Almost. Yes, ma'am. So how have things been going with you as you're working your program?
I've just been getting organized. I've been meeting with a peer support group over at Pop-Off and making my appointments. And I have an appointment with Tracy Helms, who is a therapist, on the 11th. And then making my other appointment, going to, getting my testing twice a week. So I'm just trying to get organized, make sure I don't miss any appointments.
Okay, how's that working out for you? Are you doing it, getting organized well?
My phone is helping me a lot to keep everything in place because there's a lot going on.
Okay, so it's helping you out?
And also Mr. Curtis and Keith from Pop-Off have been calling me to make sure I'm on task and that I know where I'm supposed to be, what time and all of that.
All right, very good, very good. Are you having, other than maybe some timing things, are you having any issues with working the program?
Not at this time.
Not at this time? All right, did you make it to the graduation?
I did.
You did.
It
And
was
a smile
wonderful.
came over on her face. I see it. All right, tell me what
Yeah,
were your
it-
thoughts about the graduation?
It was very inspiring to hear people's struggles and how they overcame them. And it gave me motivation to say, this is going to be me next June. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Did you get anything from the speaker?
Which the primary speaker,
Yes,
the guest speaker.
yes.
Do you want my real opinion or just, yeah, well, it was good. It was good.
I always want your real opinion.
I had a few issues with him praising, people that hurt people in Flint. That was my only issue.
You had an issue with him. Oh, about the governor commuting his sentence?
Well, I mean, it's good that he helped him, but I'm still feeling for the people of Flint. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And so there's this adage that says people will never remember you for the good you've done. They'll always remember you for the mistakes that you've made in life. And so I understand. But I think what he was doing was just indicating that someone did something good for him, someone who he probably never expected in a million years to do something good for him, not discounting at all what he did in Flint. So it's just something to think about. Because we can't discount that. We'll never forget Flint. We'll never forget that. Yeah, we'll never forget it. I remember I was in another country. I was actually in Israel, and we were in Tel Aviv, and on the counter in this store, I was getting something, and there was a magazine. It was an international magazine, and Flint, the water crisis, was on the cover of this magazine. And the lady that, when I saw it, it took my breath away, because it was just getting started. You know, things were just being uncovered, and talking about the damage and the lives and all the people that were harmed. And it was so breathtaking. I didn't know the magnitude of it. And the lady that engaged me in the line, who spoke very broken English, and she said, what I did hear her say, who would have ever thought this could happen in America? And she was from Israel. She was not an American. She was from Israel. And you know, they see a lot of tragedy over there, right? They see a lot of hardship in Tel Aviv and in that country. And they had, you know, she said, we never expected it in America. And so, yeah, we will never forget. We'll never forget what happened in Flint. So other than that experience with the speaker, was there anything else you got out of that encouraged you or that you learned?
I don't know. There was just so much good energy in the room. And to see all those law enforcement officials there and interacting with the people. And it was very inspiring. Then, you know, it was so well organized, you know, and I know I've done events and I know how hard it is to plan. Everything just went so smoothly. I was impressed.
Yes, and we had a great team that put that together. They did a fantastic job. Ms. Adora Idiki from the health department, Mr. Wade, and the rest of the team, they really did all of the footwork to organize, Mr. Morgan, to organize that event. I just showed up. That's what I did. I just showed up. And so I did. Listen, they worked me hard in this building and when I get out of this building. And so, but I wanted the program to be reflective of what they envisioned, to celebrate our participants and our graduates. So they did a fabulous job. They did a fabulous job. So thank you, Miss Williams-White. I'm glad you were there and I'm glad you got something out of it. All right.
Oh,
do you
absolutely.
have any questions? Yes, ma'am. Do you have any questions for the team today?
No.
No? All right,
No,
Mr. Curtis, let me hear from you.
Yes, Your Honor. So like Ms. Williams-White stated, she is testing, she is going to counseling. I have no issues or concerns at this time.
Wonderful. Then what's next for Ms. Williams-White?
She will be returning June 15th, 2022 at 8:35.
All right. Did you hear that, Ms. Williams-White?
I'm putting it in my phone now.
All right, very good. I'm gonna have you mute. I have one more case that I'm gonna do before I release the phase 2s that are on right now. And that's gonna be for Ms. Coleman, who was about to get fussed at and removed from my courtroom, and she's still here. All right, Ms. Coleman, let's do it. I have the following for you. I have SP 120-139, 9 counts 1, 2, and 3. And case number SP 120-14342, case number Z808-3371. Ms. Coleman, state your full name for me, please.
Marina Jane Coleman.
All right. There you are. How are you today?
I'm fine.
You doing fine? You having some difficulties?
Yes.
You are. I appreciate your honesty. We talked in staffing, but you're doing good. I do want you to see that even in difficulties, you are able to persevere because you're doing it. Ms. Taylor reported that right now you're on track. She indicated that you are following the order that I gave you and that you are making the adjustments, but it has been difficult. Is that correct?
Yes.
It has been. What's been the most difficult part about it, Ms. Coleman?
Just dealing with all the drama. I've been having a lot of drama going on.
Okay, is it some drama that you can eliminate?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and so what are you gonna do?
Eliminate it. There's
You're
nothing
gonna
left to
eliminate
do.
it. All right. All right, very good. And if you have the ability to do that, and I'm certain that you do, then by all means eliminate it. Let me tell you what I don't do. I do a lot of stuff, but I do not do drama. I said after, no, too old for it. No, I'm just too old for drama.
And
So
a lot
if I
of it's
can
got to do with
eliminate it,
family.
I understand. That's the greatest drama, right?
Yes.
That's the great. Listen, I have great nieces and nephews that will tell you, Auntie does not do drama. They will tell you, no drama, not for
Good morning, Your Honor.
Auntie.
Spencer Clayton, appearing on behalf.
I need you
appearing on behalf
to,
of Mr. Matthews.
I need you to mute yourself. You're in my courtroom. Somebody please mute whoever's talking. All right, thank you. And so, Ms. Coleman, look, anything that we can do is to be supportive of you, because drama is not going to help you on this journey that you're on. And so anything that we can do to help you, by all means, communicate it, okay?
Yes.
Communicate it to Ms. Taylor so that we can come up with a plan so that we can help you, okay?
Okay.
All right, do I have your commitment to do that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Is there anything that you're struggling with that you feel comfortable sharing this morning?
No, just the usual on a day-to-day basis. I'm just taking it one day at a time.
One day at a time. That's what I need you to do. You've been journaling from your AA meetings as I've asked you to?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so you went to one on yesterday. What did you get out of that AA meeting?
I wasn't able to go yesterday because a whole lot of drama happened, so I kind of missed yesterday.
Okay, so that means you have to do 2 meetings today because you've got to have 30 days, 30 meetings.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. What did you get from the meeting the day before?
It was about self-awareness and selfishness. And they were saying that, have I noticed the selfish ways when I drink? And I did, because I didn't care about how anybody felt, or, you know, if I wanted to drink, I was drinking. I just, you know, did what I wanted to do when I wanted to do it, basically.
Yes, and so are you gonna try to do something different?
Yes, ma'am.
Listen, I'm proud of you of even having doing that self-check and being honest with yourself that when you were drinking, you were selfish. You didn't care what other people thought or what was going on in the world. You wanted to do what you wanted to do, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And so that takes a whole lot to be able to admit that about yourself. And so I'm proud of you for doing that.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Listen, Ms. Coleman, I know it's hard, but the fact that you're not in this courtroom today, you need to applaud yourself that I can do it. Yeah, I can do it. Yes, ma'am. Because you know, you've been here with me. People don't think we friends or something. And listen, the fact that you're not in this courtroom, you should be saying to yourself, I can do this. I can do this. I just have to keep working at it one day at a time, sometimes one moment at a time, but one day at a time. And when you have those urges, when you hit those obstacles or you see them coming, utilize the resources that we've made available to you. You have your case manager. Is she going to, yes, you have the nest for your intensive treatment. Do it. Tap into those resources, okay?
Okay.
All right, and then if all else fails, dial into this courtroom. Listen, let us know, I'm having a hard time. And we will get with you and we will get some resources and walk you through putting them in your hands so that you can get through whatever urges or whatever obstacles you perceive, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. You have any questions for us this morning?
No,
All right, what was your takeaway from the graduation?
I took Miss Kiki and Miss Erica, the lady who did the poem. I took them away from the program.
You did what? Say that again?
I took Miss Kiki and Miss Erica, the lady that did the poem. I took them away from the program.
Yes, Miss Kiki. Who was Miss Kiki?
She was a lady that played with the band. I was sitting next to her.
Oh, okay. The percussionist?
Yeah, she used to play with the band. She was sitting right next to me. And Miss Erica is the lady who did the poem.
I know who Miss Erica Van Alstein is. All right, very good. We have to make sure we give feedback to our participants too. All right, very good. Yeah, I almost had to cut that point from the program, and I'm so glad I didn't. I'm so glad I didn't.
Me
Because
too.
we were all in awe, like, lady, yes. And so I'm glad you two had some takeaways.
So
All
now I
right.
have 2 extra support.
Yes, wonderful. I love it. I love it. Is she going to Ms. Van Alstein's support group?
Yes, ma'am. Her AA meetings. That's who I do my
Yes.
meetings with.
Wonderful. I love it. I love it. You make sure you tell her I said thank you, thank you, thank you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Ms. Taylor, what do you want to add as to Ms. Coleman?
Nothing in addition, just that I do want to recognize that she has made improvement. And that she's doing well and she is now following her court order.
All right. Did you hear that, Ms. Coleman?
No, it was kind of vague.
That Ms. Coleman is doing great and she is now following her court order and we are no longer having any issues. And I do want to recognize that she is on Zoom and not in the court today.
Okay, I don't
All
like
right.
that box.
I bet you don't. I bet you don't. No, ma'am. All right. Miss Taylor, what's next for Miss Coleman?
She will return to court on June 15th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
And that will be on Zoom, okay?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I'm already saying it. You're gonna make it to the 15th and you'll be coming back on Zoom, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. And so Miss Partee, Miss Williams-White, Miss Coleman, Miss West, you are all free to leave because you were on the screen engaging in our session this morning. And so I am releasing you. Take care, be safe, and I'll see you all on the 15th. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, very good. I'm going to use this time now to do a couple of housekeeping matters. I am ready on Abdinal, Ghazan Abdinal. Is the attorney ready on Mr. Abdinal?
Your Honor, that was Attorney Clayton, and he had gotten called into that other courtroom. I muted him.
Oh, yes, and I don't know if he's on. Okay, I'll have to come back to him. I don't think we have any other stray matters. And so Corporal Randolph, were you here on that matter?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, go ahead and place your name and badge number on the record. And then if somebody is in court, I'm not gonna make an assumption, and you have a head rag, a do-rag, or you are in your bed, I need you to get up, take that stuff off. We are in court on this morning. We are in court. Court. And then I need everyone to please mute your device until It is time for your case to be called. I'm sorry. Corporal Randolph, I'm gonna have you place your appearance, your name and badge number on the record for the Abdel Nawar, because it's my understanding there is an offer that the client is going to accept. Please go ahead and do so.
Corporal Randy Randolph, Batch 1235, Detroit Police Department.
All right, thank you so much, sir. You are free to leave. I don't want to hold you up. You are free to leave. And I'll recall this case when the attorney is available, okay?
Okay, what was the offer? Because I never talked to anybody.
They didn't talk, but the offer was blockading traffic.
Okay, I'm all right with that.
You good?
Yeah.
All right, very good. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Take care.
You too.
All right. Thank you. There are some other individuals who have joined us in the, all right, there's some other individuals who have joined us. If you have the ability to place your name on your device, please do so at this time. And then you will, in all likelihood, receive an invitation to a breakout room to speak with an attorney. Please accept that invitation. I certainly can. Let me see what I can do. Thank you. Oh, you know what? I've never added them.
If you go to breakout rooms, and where it says like closed breakout rooms, and
Yes.
there should be something that says add breakout rooms.
It says broadcast message to all.
Here. Oh, okay, maybe this was it.
Miss Wilson, if you have the ability to add more breakout rooms, would you please do so?
I don't have the ability to.
Uh-oh.
I can close them and add more.
Okay.
I have sir, it says Ashra FA3. Can I get your name, please? Sir, it looks like the wall is orange in your room. Can I get your name, please?
Oh, Dominic Dux.
Me or I'm sorry.
Yeah, you, sir. In the room with the orange wall.
Ashraf El Nakib,
How do you spell the last name?
ALNAKIB.
Is he on my docket?
Yeah. I'll be with you just a moment. I have someone here on a phone ending in 9322. Can I get your name, please?
Kyle Alexander.
Okay, but Mr. Alexander will have to come into the courtroom if he does not have the ability to have his face shown in the courtroom, sir, the virtual courtroom. If you do not have Zoom capabilities, you need to come down to 36th District Court, okay?
Okay, can I try to do it? Because my signal was acting up earlier.
All right, you can try, but I will not be able to do your case today without having an image of your face. So thank you.
Should I hang up and do it?
You can. You can try it.
Okay, thank you.
Go ahead, Ms. Love. I'm sorry.
Attorney Rodney? Okay. I'm gonna have to close all the breakout rooms and reopen them. It'll just be a moment.
And Judge, we're ready on many matters when this court is ready.
Okay, thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor. If I may, I'm not sure if I need to be placed in a breakout room with anyone. I was with Attorney Clayton previously, and I'm just not sure if you need me here for anyone else at the moment, Your Honor.
I do.
And Ms. Lurs has indicated that you're needed, so give us a second.
No, absolutely, Your Honor.
And sorry, Your Honor, Randy Rodnick for Nazat Abona. And I think I need to go in a breakout room on that. There's some interesting issues on that case. This is an arraignment.
And Your Honor,
Last
just,
name, sir?
Hold on, everybody. Yo, I'm good. I'm not that good.
Attorney
This
Rodney,
is
what
on
was the last name?
Abona. Nazat Abona.
they're in breakout room 6.
Breakout room 6.
I'll send you, one moment.
Ms. Curtis, do you have support individuals for our specialty board?
Yes, I do. I see Mr. Dotson on that. And Mr.
Okay, Mr. Arms, for me. I got a whole lot of people. Where you are, where are you?
Thank you, Don.
You're welcome.
Do you have Mr. Cook? Okay. I think some of these people.
Yeah, I'm reassigning everybody. I had to add more rooms. I had to close them out and reassign.
She's not
They'll be
coming
there
down.
just a minute.
Simmons is not. Dorsey is not coming. Wilson is not coming. Mr. Arnold was here. Is that who you said? Okay, very good. Who has Michaela Gregory? Wait, did she ask for a different day? Yes, she asked to adjourn it for Thursday or Friday. Mr. Crowfield, he's not coming. He's still, nothing has happened with his felony?
No changes.
No changes?
Okay, if you've received a request to join a breakout room, could you please join? And either the attorney or the prosecutor will be with you shortly.
Where's Ms. Millen? Who has Ms.
And
Millen?
who are you ready for, Attorney Pikens?
Let me see, I'm ready for Mr. Armstrong, Ashford, Ashley,
I don't have it.
Kamani Anderson, and Ayers.
Okay.
I don't have a different time, but let's check. And then Kira Butler, where's Ms. Johnson? Oh. That was a new info. Got it. All right, I'm ready to clean up some matters on my specialty court docket. And so, and then I'll come back to the traffic docket. All right. All right, did Mr. Porter did not show up this morning, is that correct?
No, he did.
He did not. I have case number 200-587-8901 for John Porter. Mr. Attorney Barton, Mr. Porter did not appear. He is charged with continued substance use, and he was ordered to be in court in person today. So a capias will issue. I need someone to prepare the warrant where he will be remanded to me. He will not be released to any other judge. And then Ms. Lurse, you may want to talk with Ms. Thomas or Ms. Knight to make sure that that information is communicated. Please mute your device.
We're ready, Judge.
Please, whoever you are, just
Ready,
please
Your Honor.
mute your device. Please, sir. Oh. I'm in the middle of talking. All right. And so, Ms. Lurse, could you please check to make sure that they tell you what needs to be done so that the DDC knows that if he gets picked up, not to just release him. And so we'll be waiting for that warrant to come from specialty court. I also have for Rodney Crowfield, case number 210-555-9501. Mr. Crowfield is still in warrant status. We want to please mute your device. Now, if I have to say that again, please remove that person from my courtroom. They'll dial back in and they'll go into a waiting room until I get to them. I'm not going to keep saying, please mute your device. All right, so Mr. Crowfield is still in the custody of the Wayne County Jail. And so he should still appear. I'm not going to give him a date on my calendar. He should be, the system should indicate that he is in warrant status. It should go back to the date where he went into warrant status. I believe that he went into warrant status. When did he go into warrant status?
November
For us.
3rd, November 30th, 2021.
All right, and so Ms. Lurst, for Rodney Crowfield, he will be in warrant status, which means I'm not going to give him a future date, but he will be in warrant status with a remand to Judge Holmes. Okay, and then we'll just check from time. They won't release him because he'll be on a warrant for me.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Morgan brought something to my attention and we didn't talk about it in staffing yesterday.
He did circle back.
Did you all do those warrants?
We did.
Okay, wonderful. You are awesome. All right, I have for Philip Lee Dorsey, case number 210-454-6801, case number SX 360-35671, case number U51019719, case number U558-23220, case number U56313920, case number U57598120, U57598320, U59334121, and case number 1904601-401 for Philip Lee Dorsey. Mr. Dorsey is in the Wayne County Jail. And on yesterday in staffing, it was determined that he would come back to the court on June 15, 2022 at 8:35 a.m. for a termination hearing, which is what the docket should indicate, that he is scheduled for a termination hearing. I have for Michaela Gregory, case number SP 122-89901. Ms. Gregory had death in her family. And so at the request of her case manager, Ms. Taylor, I am adjourning her hearing on today. I will adjourn it to June 2nd, 2022, and that will be at 8:35 a.m.
And more importantly,
I have for Mr. Cook is in the back, please. I promise you.
I get kind of what you're trying to say.
Somebody is not muted. All right, for Mr. Marks, you said was coming. All right, I have for Miss Milling. Miss Taylor, are you on to tell me where your client, Miss Milling, is located? All right, I'll pass on Miss Milling. For Angela Moses, I have case number 104710141, case number 105746441, case number 114-52015, counts 1 and 2. Angela Moses is in the custody of the Wayne County Jail. She will return to court, and we have to get minutes on all of those individuals. She will return on June 15th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m. I also have for Bernice Simmons, case number 210-453-0701, 210-454-5801, 210-454-5901. Ms. Simmons is also in the custody of the Wayne County Jail. She will return to court on June 15th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m. I have for Kiera Bond, 210-559-2901. She should be removed from my docket. Ms. Vaughn should be in warrant status. And so Ms. Lurst, if you could just make sure, this was probably a future court date that was just not removed, but she is in warrant status with a remand. All right, I have for Angela Ware. Is Ms. Ware on this morning? Was she on?
Yes, I am right here.
She's here, Your Honor.
Okay, very good. So I need to do Ms. Ware's case. And then I also, I'm sorry, give me a second, Ms. Ware. I'm gonna do you next.
All right.
I have for, thank you. I have for Marilyn Williams White. No, strike that. For Demetrius Wilson, U557-92420. Mr. Wilson is in the custody of the Wayne County Jail. He will return to court on June 15th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m. And then Ms. Taylor, I have for Cynthia Milling. Where is Ms. Milling?
She was just on the screen. I just let her in there.
Right here.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay, Ms. Milling, I won't be able to talk to you while if you're driving.
I'm getting ready
I
to
still
pull
can't
over
talk.
right now.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay. I'm just checking to see where you are. All right, very good. And so there is one matter that I'm going to do very quickly, and then I'm going to complete this portion of my specialty court docket. And then I'll go back to my traffic. Thank you so much. For Mr. Abdelnour, Counsel Clayton, are you on and ready? Counsel Clayton. All right, I don't see Counsel Clayton. I thought I saw him for a second. Let me get I'm gonna do Miss Milling because she has to pull over. Come on, Miss Ware. I'm going to call your case at this time. Good morning to you. Unless Miss Milling, have you pulled over and ready to go?
Yes, I just still have on my seatbelt, but I'm parked.
Okay, all right, because I'll testify against you if you get into, I will testify against you. All right, come on, let me do your case, Miss Milling. I have Z8083691. Miss Milling, state your full name for me, please.
Cynthia Ivy Milling.
All right, thank you, Miss Milling. How are you doing this morning?
Oh, hot, but I'm well.
I see you. It is warm. Make sure you're staying hydrated, okay?
Yes, I am.
All right, very good. All right, Miss Milling, you work in your program?
Yes.
All right, very good. Tell me what's
and my
working
therapy
for
is
you.
also going well.
Look at you. All right, therapy is going well. I love it. All right, and so you're with Miss Tracy still?
Yes, I love her.
Very good. Make sure pop off. That's where Miss Tracy is.
Yes.
All right, very good. Are you having any challenges, any difficulties that you need us to help you work through?
No, I thought I was gonna fall off the wagon when my grandfather passed on the 19th of May, but I didn't. Prayer worked, and I didn't make any slip ups. I didn't pick up a drink, so I've been
doing well.
Look
at you, Miss Milling. Listen, I'm so sorry to hear about your grandfather. I am, but Miss Milling, you did a tremendous job with not picking up.
Thank you.
I don't want you to take that lightly. That's not like a little small task. That is a huge task. And so I'm so proud of you for not picking up. So you had that happen and you had a holiday.
Yeah, and prayer is powerful, very powerful.
Yeah.
So
look at you.
That along with willpower, it got me through.
Look at you. You should be so proud of yourself because I'm definitely proud of you.
My mother even told me she was proud of me because we were all together on the holiday, and my aunt and uncles, they were drinking, and my mother was like, just stay over here by the grill near me. If, because I don't want you. I'm like, Mom, I'm good. And she told me before I left, after she made my plate, she said, "I'm proud of you." And I'm like, "Yeah,
Yes,
Ma,
ma'am.
I'm fine. I was fine."
Yes, ma'am. Very good, very good. Is there anything that you need us to help you with?
Nothing. Miss Tracy got me, so I'm doing well.
All right. All right, very good. Miss Taylor, do you have any additional information for Miss Milling? She is doing a great job.
Nothing in addition at this time, Your Honor.
All right, then what's her return to court date?
Ms. Milling will return to court on June 15th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m. via Zoom.
All right, Miss Milling, did you get that?
Yes, June 15th, 8:35 a.m. I will see y'all then. Thank you so much.
All right, very good. Take good care of yourself, okay?
Yes, I will. You too. Have a good day.
All right. Thank you. You do the same. You are excused.
Thank you.
All right. I need to now go to Miss Ware. Miss Ware, you were on, but then you disappeared. And so you know what? I forgot that you were on. And so my apologies. I should have called you earlier. And so now I'm going to do your case. I know I had your file. I don't know what I did with it. That's okay. All right, Miss Ware. I have the following for you. I have case number U 576-42920. State your full name for me, please.
Good morning. I'm Angela Levon Ware.
All right, Miss Ware, how are things going with you?
Things are going good.
They're going good. All right, you're still at your place of service, and how are things working out?
Yes, I'm at Naomi's Nest. I've been here for 3 weeks now. I got
Okay.
yeah, and my out date is July 8th, so I have like 5 weeks left.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
As my out date is July 8th, so I have like 5 weeks left.
All right, and what do you think about the services that you're receiving right now?
I think I'm doing it's helping me, and I know I can I see all the people that done 90 days here, and I know it can be done. This is probably the longest. So I've the 2 weeks, the 2 months is the longest I've ever done treatment. So
Look at you, very good. Very good. Are you feeling better? Are you feeling different?
yes, I'm well, tomorrow is my 60-day clean, so I'm very proud of myself.
Yes, come on, let's celebrate 60 days. Yes, ma'am. Excellent, excellent. All right, very good. And so you feel good about that?
Yes, I do. I
All
think
right.
it's the longest in a couple of years. I had 6 months clean before, but this is probably the most. Everything happens for a reason, and I'm glad that I'm here.
Yes, ma'am. Very good. Well, you're in a great place. They will work with you. And so I want you to keep pushing. I want you to keep working your program, okay?
Sorry.
All right. Are they feeding you well?
Too much. I think I should need to leave just because of that.
That's what we've heard. At the nest, they feed you very well. All right. All right. Very good. How did you do for the holiday?
Good. We ate tremendously. We barbecued, we had lunch and dinner, had ribs for dinner, and but yeah, we did good.
All right.
We did good.
All right. Very good. Very good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm not gonna mute you another time. All right, Miss Ware. So things are going very well for you. I want you to keep up the great work that you're doing. Who has Miss Ware's case? Miss Ware?
Yes.
Wait a minute. Can you do an ROA for Miss Ware?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. I need to get your next return to court date. I think that I scheduled you on today just to check in on you. Let's see who, Miss Officer, if you could check and see who has Miss Ware's case from our other specialty court. I think I may have brought her back on today just to check in. Okay? All right, but you're with us. Do you remember your case manager's name?
Oh, no, I don't. I don't remember.
You don't. All right, that's okay. We'll figure it out. All right, so I'm going to give you a return to court date. Thank you. Let's see. They did put the case manager in here. All right, I am going to give you a return to court date of June. I'm going to say June 16th. Did you get someone over there, officer?
Yes, I'm talking to Mr. Yancey now. He's looking it up.
All right, so I think it's going to be, well, I'm gonna put it down as June 16th,
Okay.
2022 at 8:35 a.m. And then if there's an issue, the case manager will reach out to the nest and we'll get that cleaned up, okay?
That's per Zoom?
I'm sorry?
That's per Zoom, on Zoom?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It will be by way of Zoom. Yes, ma'am. Okay?
Thank you.
All right. I want you to have a wonderful rest of your day.
I'm all
Take
set to
good
go.
care of yourself. You are all set to go,
All right,
okay?
thank you. Thank you.
All right, you're very welcome. All right, Mr. Dotson, you joined us late on this morning, and you were supposed to be the first case because you were being promoted, and now you're almost the last case.
Yes,
What
I
happened to you this
apologize
morning?
so much.
That's okay. I'm just glad to see you. Here we go. Let me place your case number on the record. I have case number 20045099902. State your full name for me, Mr. Dotson.
Dominic Dotson,
All right, how are you today?
I'm doing well. I'm just a little sleepy.
You do- Why are you so sleepy?
I got home kind of late.
Okay. All right. Well, I want you to go get some rest then, okay?
Thank
you. All right, you've been working your program, Mr. Dotson?
Yes. Yes.
All right, very good. What do you think about it so far?
I think it's amazing. I look forward to speaking with my therapist and having
You
good
do?
meetings. Yes.
Very good. And you're at Pop-Off too?
Yes.
All right, very good, very good. Are you learning anything through your work with your therapist and groups?
Yes. Yes.
Tell me one thing that you've learned that you can share or that you're comfortable with sharing. Tell me something you've learned.
Let me see. To always believe in myself and never like dwell on the past like too much, because it's just room for failure.
Yes, absolutely. That's some good stuff, Mr. Dodson. All right, how did you do for the holiday?
I did well. I just hung out with my brother and his girlfriend.
Okay, good, good. No issues, no struggles during the holiday?
Oh, no.
No? All right, very good, very good. Mr. Curtis has recommended that you be promoted to phase 2 on today, and so I'm going to let him make the record as to why he's made that recommendation. Mr. Curtis?
Your Honor, I'm recommending Mr. Dotson for promotion to phase 2 due to him being engaged with treatment following his treatment plan. No issues with his drug screens, no positive screens, no misses. He is employed, and so that's what he does work, I believe, 5 p.m. to about 11 o'clock, so that's probably why he's tired today. And he
Okay.
has never received a sanction thus far.
Okay, all right, and so I need everyone in the courtroom to join me in celebrating Mr. Dotson on his promotion to phase 2. Congratulations, Mr. Dotson. Very proud of you. Very proud of you. All right, very good. And so what's next for Mr. Dotson?
Mr. Dotson will be returning June 15, 2022 at 10:35 for face-to-face.
I'm sorry, June, what's that June date again?
June 15,
All right, very good. At
10:35.
10:35 a.m. All right, did you get that, Mr. Dotson?
Yes, I have.
All right, very good. Very proud of you. I'll see you in a couple of weeks, okay?
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Take care. Go get you some rest.
Okay,
All right, bye-bye.
okay.
All right, very good. While we are transitioning, I know we still have we have an intake to do and a couple of intakes, I believe, to do and the jail. I need to, Attorney Clayton, are you in the courtroom? And then Attorney Henderson, is your case ready to go?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and then there was another attorney, I don't see you.
Rodney.
Attorney Rodnick, is his case ready to go?
I don't know.
All right, well, can you give, I have Mr. Clayton, and then can you give me the case for Attorney Henderson?
If I may, Your Honor, Attorney Rodnick, I believe is ready to go.
Henderson? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm asking for, this is Henderson, and then Rodnick?
I think this one is Rodney.
I'm waiting.
He said that it's ready to go. Yep, we all are waiting, and I'm working. You're good, counsel. Now, don't, here we go. I'm going to call the cases for retained counsel, and then I'll go back to my specialty court docket, or I'll do a little bit of traffic. I'm trying to move as much as I can. I don't get to determine my docket on the traffic matters. So thank you all for your patience. I truly appreciate it. Counsel on Abdelnor. This is my third time calling. Are you ready, Counsel Clayton? Are you ready?
I'm ready, Judge. Sorry.
All right, that's okay. I have case number SP 132-68761. Counsel, your appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Spencer Clayton appearing on behalf of Mr. Abdelnor, P number 77302.
All right, counsel, the officer corporal was on. I did have him place his name and badge number on the record, and I released him. It's my understanding that with your client's permission, you will be pleading responsible or accepting a plea of responsible for 6 to 10 miles per hour over the posted speed limit, which would be amended to blockading traffic. Is that what you're doing today, counsel?
That's correct, Your Honor. I do have the authority to enter into that plea on my client's behalf.
All right, I am accepting your plea. I'm assessing the statutory fine in the amount of $175. How quickly can your client get it paid?
Can we have 2 weeks, Judge?
Absolutely. I will give you until, I'll put it on my docket for June 16th, 2022 at 10:30 a.m. As long as your client gets it paid, they do not have to appear. If they don't, the original charge will be reinstated and the matter will be going to default, okay?
Thank you.
All right, thank you, counsel. Enjoy your day. I'm
You
ready on Mahmoud Ahmed. I have case number SX 394-58061. Counsel, your appearance.
Taylor Henderson, P 85752, on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Ahmed.
Thank you. And are you standing in with your client's approval on today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you, counsel. This matter was scheduled for a formal hearing. How are the parties proceeding?
I would ask to have the matter dismissed just because the complaining witness had failed to appear. And I did want to also just say this is a state case.
Okay, thank you. All right. I am the officer, Ms. Lurs. Did any officer check in for Mr. Mahmoud's case?
No, Your Honor.
All right, then I am granting your motion to dismiss. I'm dismissing it without prejudice. Thank you, counsel.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You do the same. Thank you. I'm ready on last name Al-Nakib, and I apologize if I am mispronouncing it. I have,
Most correct.
okay, wonderful. Is your client on with us as well, counsel?
I thought that was Attorney Rodnick's case, Your Honor.
It is. Attorney Rockman,
Yes, thank you, Your Honor.
is your client on with us? There he is. I see him. Thank you so much. I have the following case number, SP 115-58161. Counsel, your appearance.
Thank you, Randy Rodnick, on behalf of Nazada Buna.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, this is Attorney Rodnick's case. Okay. I'm sorry. Who was the attorney that just spoke to me? I'm sorry, who is? Okay, y'all, I don't do well with listening and talking.
Sorry, Your Honor.
So,
Rodnick on Abuna, we're just asking for a continuance for a couple.
Where
weeks.
are you, sir? Where is the attorney? Okay, I'm passing. I need to see your face, sir.
Can you see me now? Randy Rodnick.
Okay, now I see Mr. Rodney. You're here on Al Nakib as well?
No, I'm on Abuno, Nazad Abuno.
Okay, I didn't call Abuno. I called Al Nakib.
Oh, okay.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Okay, and then, all right, and this is not Attorney Rodnick's case. And so that's what you were telling me. So that's just gonna go with the regular staff. Thank you so much. And so
Thank
now I'm
you,
gonna
sorry.
call your case. No, that's okay. I'm gonna call your case right now. That wasn't your fault. All right. I am going to call now Abuna. I have case number B10522418. And so counsel, is your client on this morning?
I believe she was on this morning. I don't know if she's still on. But we're
Okay,
just
she has
asking
to
for,
be here.
we're just asking
No,
for.
she has to be here. I understand, counsel, but this is an arraignment on the bench warrant, which means that she has failed to appear in court, and so she must be here.
Oh,
today.
here she is. She's on.
We
were in a brief
wonderful.
We're here.
All right. All right, wonderful. Counsel, let's do your appearance, and then I'll have your client state her name.
Thank you, Your Honor. Randy Rodnick on behalf of Ms. Sabuno.
Thank you. And then Ms. Abuno, please state your name for the record.
Nazat Abuna.
Okay, counsel, does your client speak and understand the English language? Because I heard someone speaking to her, saying to her what I asked her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does.
No,
but
that's not gonna
Yes.
work for me. She's looking to someone else. So counsel, I'll do
don't
her
look to
arraignment on the
someone
bench
else.
warrant.
Just answer,
Oh, I'm
Ms.
sorry,
Sabuno.
counsel. You can't talk, you can't
Okay.
talk with me.
Okay.
And so, counsel, she's looking to someone else. I will do her arraignment for purposes for today, but then she's gonna have to come and have her hearing at the courthouse because I have to make sure she speaks and understands the English language and that she's not relying on someone else to interpret for her. Or I can just ask for an interpreter to join us on Zoom. That's the easier way to do it.
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel? You
Yes,
wanted to talk to your client. You may do so at this time.
Your Honor, we have no problem with the translator, Your Honor, and my client is ready to proceed with arraignment. She understands, and we have another court date for PT. There was some information I have to send to the prosecutor, Mr. Rosenthal.
All right, so for purposes of today's hearing, your client is entering a not guilty plea, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. And when we request an interpreter, what type of interpreter should we request?
Abuno, is that Arabic?
What language do you speak? English and
Interpreter.
Arabic.
Arabic.
Okay. All right, thank you so much. And then I will set this matter for pre-trial. Pre-trials are on Wednesdays. And so I will set the matter for pre-trial. And that will take place at 1:30 p.m. And the pre-trial date will be June 15th, 2022 at 1:30.
Thank you very much, Your
Anything
Honor.
else for my consideration?
No, that's fine.
All right, thank you. Thank you for your patience this morning. I appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you, everybody. Stay safe.
Okay,
Thank
you do
you.
the same.
Bye.
Thank you, Ms. Abuna. All right, very good. I have a few more specialty court matters that I need to clear up. Mr., what did you tell me was ready, counsel? I'm just taking a breather. Y'all can do a couple of little things while I clear out some stuff.
Your Honor, I do have a retained,
I didn't schedule.
I have a
Yes.
retained attorney in the breakout room, Your Honor. I don't know, I don't see an Officer Myers here. So I was just checking if we had an Officer Myers check-in.
All right, Mr. Rosenthal, make sure you can check in with my clerk to see, just hit her up on the phone. I don't think there's an Officer Myers that have checked that's checked
Absolutely.
in.
I don't-
So you can bring that person back.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. And then I need to go to the jail. Who do we have at the jail?
I believe it's Marks.
Mr. Marks? Is that Mr. Marks at the jail?
Yes, hi, Judge.
Good morning, Mr. Marks. How are you this morning?
I'm holding up.
You holding on? All right,
Yeah.
very good. Did an attorney check in for Mr. Marks?
Your Honor, may I reach out to the attorney? I know he said that he was going to be at another hearing and he didn't know what time. So can I reach out to him right now and let him know he needs to be here right now?
Okay. Yes, but I'm gonna keep going with my docket, so we can
Yes,
put
sure.
Mr. Marks back on mute, and then I'm going to keep going.
Okay.
Mr. Fikens, I'm ready to call some other matters that are in the courtroom. I believe there's another retained counsel on. I'd like to call his case at this time. Attorney Harris, good morning to you.
Good morning, Judge. How are you?
I am well, thank you. I'm going to call your matter at this time. I have case number SP 1269382. Counsel, your appearance.
That is Harris P 35791, appearing on behalf of Bilal Al-Zukari.
All right, thank you, counsel. This matter was scheduled for a formal hearing. The officer, is my understanding, has not signed in, checked in with this court. It's now 10:35 a.m. Your motion.
Judge, I'd move that the matter be dismissed.
All right, I am granting your motion. The matter is dismissed without prejudice. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. I think my
Take
client's
care.
still in breakout room 3. If I could let him know. I'm here.
Somebody go rescue
Oh,
him,
he's
please.
there. Okay, we're all set. Thank you.
All right, sir, you're all set. Thank you. Take care.
Thank you so much.
Miss Lurs, these are for you. I took them back. And then give me 1 second for Al Nakeeb. Mr. Fikens, are you ready on Al Nakeeb? Oh, you're muted, Mr. Fikens.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I have not spoken with him, so I need to go back into a breakout room.
Okay, place Mr. Al Nakeeb in a breakout room. What about Miss Ashley?
She's
Are
ready
you
to
ready
go.
on this?
Yes.
All right, can I get Miss Ashley's case, please? Miss Ashley is no longer in the screen. Let's go to Dennis Ashford. Are you ready on Mr. Ashford?
We are, Judge. Mr. Ashford, unmute yourself.
All right, very good. I don't see Mr. Ashford on here. Under 9:30. Okay, I found it. Thank you. I have case number SP 113-50911. Mr. Ashford, please state your full name.
Dennis Michael Francis Ashford.
Thank you and good morning to you, sir.
Good morning to you.
All right, counsel, how are we proceeding?
Judge, in this matter, because he showed compliance, there's a recommendation to dismiss this matter. We join in that recommendation and we stipulate the probable cause.
All right, now on my docket, Mr. Ashford only has one case.
Yes, Judge, there is a second one given at the same time for no registration.
No expired plate.
I'm sorry, expired plates, Judge.
It's a civil infraction. Did he pay that civil infraction?
I don't believe he did, Judge.
Okay, I can't give him a dismissal until he pays his civil infraction. So, sir, when can you get your civil infraction paid?
I believe though, Judge, if I might, I believe the offer from the people incorporated that civil infraction for dismissal.
They're dismissing both of them?
Yes, Judge. I'm sorry.
Oh, then he's in great shape. All right, thank you so much for that clarification, Mr. Rosenthal. We're good?
Yes, Your Honor, we are. I'm just checking for Officer Batum real quick. I think his case is out, but yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. I'm dismissing both of the matters without prejudice. Thank you for your patience, Mr. Ashworth.
No problem.
Okay, is this the same stack or is this a new stack that I should
Please
take?
go, Mr. Ashford.
Okay.
Those are the rest of them that we have.
Okay,
You said,
wonderful.
what?
All right, Very good. Mr. Ashford, you are free to leave. Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
All right. I am ready on Miss Ashley. Miss Ashley, if you could unmute for me. I don't have Ashley in here. All right, I have the following for you, Miss Ashley. I have case number. Oh, are you ready on Ashley, Mr. Fikens?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, I have the following, SP 848-111, counts 2 and 3. Miss Ashley, please state your name.
Miketia Ashley.
All right, thank you and good morning.
Good
And it
morning.
looks like I have counts 1, 2, and 3. Mr. Fikens?
Yes.
But count 2 is not on my docket. I'm sorry, count 1 is
Count
not
one
on my
is-
docket.
Count 1 is not on the docket. And the offer, Judge, is to, if she pleads on count 2, there is a recommendation to dismiss counts 1 and 3.
All right, very good. And so let me have you raise your right hand, Miss Ashley. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. You may place your hand down. Mr. Fikens, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ma'am, you understand that in these matters, you have a right to a trial, correct?
Yes, sir.
And you wish to waive that right and enter a guilty plea on one of the matters today, correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you making this decision freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced you into doing this or promised you anything to get you to plead guilty today?
No, sir.
Ma'am, I want to direct your attention back to the time of the citation, the date and time of the citation. On that date and time, were you operating a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit?
Yes, sir.
And were you doing so without a proper license?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, I'm satisfied both as to her constitutional waiver and the factual basis.
All right, thank you, counsel. I am accepting the plea of guilty. Was there any recommendation to amend the charge?
Yes, Your Honor, and I'm sorry I didn't bring this up. It was a recommendation to reduce that to fail to display.
All right, I am reducing the charge to failure to display. I am assessing our cost in the amount of $200. The fine will be $50. How quickly can your client get that paid so she can get her dismissals?
I believe she indicated to me she could probably get it done in about a week or so, Judge, but I wanted to hear from her as well.
Yes,
All right,
Your
how
Honor.
quickly can you get it paid?
I can pay it on the 4th. I get paid on the 14th. I want to be exact. I'll pay it by the 15th of this month, Your Honor.
All right, very good. So I'm going to adjourn this to pay for June 20th, 2022 at 10:30 a.m. As long as you get it paid, you do not have to come back to court. If for some reason you don't get it paid, you do have to show up. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. I just get a money order for $250 and bring it to the court.
You can, yes, ma'am. You want to make sure that's the amount in total. It should be, because I'm not seeing where she was, she didn't appear, Mr.
I didn't see it in her history either, Judge.
Right.
It should be.
Okay, so it should just be $250, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you so much for your patience,
Thank you,
okay?
Your Honor.
All right, take care.
You
Thank
too.
you, Your Honor.
All right, I don't see any other faces, so I'm going back to my specialty court docket. Let's do it. Mr. Griffin, not Mr. Griffin, Mr. Curtis, I'm ready. Who do you have up ready for me?
Mr. Arnold.
Mr. Arnold, we are ready to do your intake. We're ready to do Mr. Arnold's intake.
Yes, yes.
So
Your Honor.
let's do it. Officer, you need to check in with my clerk by calling the courtroom, if you could, okay? All right. Clerks, if I could get you to make about 20 copies of this for me. There it goes. Gotta be a good time. All right. Thank you. Mr. Arnold is not on my docket, is that correct?
Correct. I did put him on there. It's never.
You added him, okay, can you read his case number into the record for me? All right, I'm ready on Mr. Arnold's case. Mr. Arnold, is everything okay?
I was just wondering who Robert was. I never spoke with Robert.
That's okay. He's a part of our courtroom. And so this is my virtual courtroom this morning. It's been full, as you can see. You've been sitting here for a while. Yes, a very busy court, but we're glad you're here, okay? All right. Ms. Lurst, if you could call the case number for me.
Yes, Your Honor. Court called the case of Jason Donald Arnold. Case number is 2200446.
And the charge?
Aggravated assault.
Okay, got it. Thank you. All right, very good. Mr. Arnold, please state your full name for me.
My full name is Jason Donald Arnold.
All right, good morning again to you. Okay, Mr. Curtis is presenting Mr. Arnold this morning for acceptance into our specialty court. Mr. Curtis, you may proceed.
Mr. Jason Arnold was referred to us on May 13, 2022. He is a transfer case. The referring judge is Judge Hillman in Ingham County. Mr. Arnold is 42 years old, Caucasian male, highest education completed, high school diploma. He does have a valid driver's license. He is employed part-time and he does have 2 children. He is over the age of 18. He does admit to dealing with some things, Your Honor, that I believe he can benefit from our specialty court program. No prior felony convictions for a violent offense, and he has never participated in a specialty court program before. And so, Your Honor, my recommendation on today is that we admit Mr. Arnold into specialty court.
All right, very good. Who was the attorney that went into the breakout room with Mr. Arnold?
That was myself, Your Honor. Attorney Barton.
Okay, you may proceed.
Thank you. So, Your Honor, I went through the checklist with Mr. Arnold. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with Mr. Arnold. Not that you were expecting anything, however, but just the fact that he's a very likable gentleman. Very likable, very personable, and I would say very cognizant. So I think he will be fine to capitulate to the court rules. As we went through them, he was right on board with me. Didn't have many questions because he felt that we answered them, which was great. I just wanted to say just a bragging note on him. He mentioned he was a good father, which is, that's a big thing for me, Your Honor. It's a big thing for me. He's a hard worker. 25 years in the skilled trade industry, Your Honor. That's a big thing, the consistency there. So I think that'll help him tremendously in this program. So with that, I think pretty much everything was said about him. He's aware of all of the rules and regulations, and we always point to rule number 9, which is the most important. Judge can amend this contract at any time, and he's understanding of that, and he would like to be a part of the program, Your Honor.
All right, very good. And so, Mr. Arnold, you've heard what Mr. Curtis and Attorney Barton has indicated about you. Is there anything else you'd like me to know? I'm glad to hear you're a good father, a hard worker. Anything else you want me to know?
No, Your Honor. It was nice to meet you, and I'm glad I got accepted into this program.
All right, very good. You ready to work with us?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
All right, very good. It is work, but it's good work. You're going to be assigned a case manager, Mr. Curtis, will that be you? All right, very good. You'll be assigned a case manager and he will work with you, make sure that you are able to succeed if that's what you want to do, okay? Okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, very good. You had an opportunity to speak with the attorney on this morning. Are you satisfied he answered your questions?
Yes, 100%.
All right, very good. Do you have any additional questions for the team?
Not at this time, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Then with that, Mr. Curtis, did you take the time to determine whether or not Mr. Arnold, if he's been a violent offender or if he is a substantial threat to the public?
Your Honor, Mr. Arnold is not a violent offender and he is not a threat to the public.
All right, very good. And then Mr. Barton, Attorney Barton, did you take the time to determine whether or not Mr. Arnold is eligible to participate in our specialty court pursuant to Michigan law?
Yes, Your Honor, pursuant to Michigan law, and if I may just briefly state on the record that it does come with your discretion in his case based on the charge, and so yes, he would qualify, Your Honor.
Yes, and so after having discussion with the team, I am allowing him to come into the program, realizing that it is at my discretion due to the nature of the charge. And so I'm willing to work with you, make sure that at all times you're open and you're honest with us about what's going on, even if you don't want the whole world to know. We can always talk separately. You can talk to your case manager, so that we make sure that we're able to help you, okay?
I appreciate that, Your Honor. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate your willingness to do the program. And so with that, welcome. You're going to see me often in the beginning. And then as we get you acclimated to the program and you're doing all the things you're supposed to do, then you won't see me as often, okay? But we're gonna start off first seeing each other quite a bit.
Sounds good.
All right, very good. Mr. Curtis, what's next?
Mr. Arnold will be returning June 15th, 2022 at 8:35 and I'll be obvious.
All right, and so Mr. Curtis, you have him set up for assessments and all of that?
Your Honor, he is already with one of our providers.
Then I'm good with the 2 weeks. Very good. And I'll get that update in staffing. Okay? All right, very good. You are all set. Thank you for your patience this morning.
No problem. Thank you.
All right, take care. All right, thank you. Okay. I see Miss Rogers. What's going on?
Hi, good morning, Judge. I'm here on Mr. Marks.
Mr. Marks, did the attorney appear yet for Mr. Marks?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm
here.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Give me 1 second and I'm going to call Mr. Marks' case.
And I believe we'd also like to do a sidebar if possible.
With me?
Yes.
All right, well, we can do that. I don't see any other traffic matters in the courtroom. And so I'm ready. Ms. Lurst, if you could place us in a breakout room.
Ms. Dawn? Ms. Dawn? Hey, Attorney Dupree, I see you. Ms. Dawn, if you're there.
Hey, Ermin, how you doing?
Good.
All right, very good. I am ready now on the jail for Kevin Dwight Marks, case number SP 122-55171. Counsel, your appearance. Counsel.
Ms. Rogers, are you going to go on the record or just me?
Yeah, I'll go on the record. Good morning, Sydney Rogers for the people, P82072.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court, Matthew Dupree, P80132, attorney for the defendant, Mr. Marks. Mr. Marks, would you state your name, please?
Kevin Dwight Marks, second.
All right, thank you. Okay, how are we proceeding today?
Judge, at this time, we are requesting that the referral for competency be retracted. I don't believe there's any reason to believe the defendant is incompetent. Additionally, we'd be looking to plead guilty. The people have generously offered to reduce the charge to disorderly conduct upon a plea of guilty, and we're happy to accept that. I'd already advised my client of his rights with regards to a straight guilty plea, so he certainly is willing to accept the reduction. And then, Judge, I think we had discussed a sentence to time served. The defendant has been in custody for approximately 60 days at this point.
All right, thank you, counsel. Mr. Marks, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. I am granting your request, counsel, to withdraw the competency referral, and then you may proceed as to your client.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Marks, I just want to ask you a few questions here. Did we already swear him, Judge?
I just did. Yes, sir.
Okay, sorry, I'm a little off my game this morning. Mr. Marks,
That's okay.
just a few questions here. Do you understand that if you accept this guilty plea, you would be giving up your right to a trial? You have an absolute right to a trial in front of a jury. You'd be presumed innocent until proven guilty. You understand there will be no trial of any kind if you plead guilty?
Yes.
Do you also understand you would give up your automatic right to appeal? Normally, you could always go to the Third Circuit with any complaints regarding the process. You would have to ask to appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Knowing all of that, is it still your choice to plead guilty?
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you or promised you anything other than the plea deal in order for you to plead guilty?
No, attorney.
Okay. And is it your choice to plead guilty?
Yes, attorney.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, attorney.
Judge, I don't have a copy of the complaint, so I don't actually know the offense dates.
Yes, I have it. And the offense date is July 15th, 2021.
All right. And Mr. Marks, on July the 15th of 2021, were you in possession of drug paraphernalia?
Yes, attorney.
And that was in the city of Detroit, County of Wayne?
Yes, attorney.
And you came into contact with a police officer who issued this citation?
Yes, attorney.
I believe that should be satisfactory, Your Honor.
All right, I'm satisfied. If nothing else from the people, I'm amending the charge to disorderly conduct, and I am following the recommendation for time served. And so that closes out this matter here at 36th District Court.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you,
All
Judge.
right, thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Dupree. Thank you. I wish you well, Mr. Marks. Do well.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, very good.
Have a good day, everybody.
All right.
See you.
You do
And
the
Judge,
same.
before I log off, do you need me on any other specialty court matters?
I have Antonia Smith that's here, and you may just need to be a standby, and I believe that's it. Is that correct?
Okay.
No, I already did a warrant for him. I need you all to get it to me so I can sign off.
Or actually,
All
I'm gonna
right,
come down to
very
the
well.
courtroom so I can write up Mr. Marks' offer. So I'll be down in a minute.
All right, very good. Okay. Are we ready on the intake for Mr. Cook? Are we? Okay, wonderful. Let's transition for that, and then we'll do Ms. Smith, and then I think that ends the specialty court docket. Mr. Fikens, I have a number of cases here that I was told is ready. Where are your people? Are they still in the breakout rooms?
Yes.
They are. All right, Mr. Cook, I'm gonna have you hold on just 1 second. I'm gonna clear out a few traffic matters, okay? Okay? Thank you for your patience. Let's bring them in just very quickly. Yes, Attorney Griffin.
Your Honor, is Attorney Burton explained to me he didn't speak to Mr. Cook, so I guess could I speak to him in the breakout room real quick before we go on the record?
No attorney has spoken with Mr. Cook? I thought they did. Oh, okay, well, let's do it now while I do some traffic. So see, we're gonna make the best of your time, okay?
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you for your patience. All right, let's bring folks in, and then I'm going to clear out, I hope, some of the traffic. So let's do it. I have Mr. Ayers. Are you ready?
I just wanted to know if I
Yes.
could be placed in the breakout room with Mr. Griffin for the intake.
Oh, please do, Ms. Lars. Thank you so much, Attorney Warfield. All right, are we ready on Mr. Ayers?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Fikens?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. Why am I missing? Give me a second.
Mr. Ayers has a few at the bottom of the 9:30 docket.
Yes, I found them. I was flipping too fast. All right, I have the following matters for Mr. Ayers, and hopefully everything is accounted for. I have an 8th ticket, so, all right, we'll go through it, Mr. Fikens. I have for Mr. Ayers, SP 1211823, and that's counts 2 and 3, because count 1 is a civil infraction. I also have case number SP 11741770, counts 1, 2, and 3. Case number SP 11741711, and the case number U 512264119. Sir, please state your name for the record.
Antoine Ayers.
Okay, thank you, sir. All right, Mr. Fikens, your client has a civil infraction. Can you look up that civil infraction for me to see if he's paid it? Or does your agreement include that civil infraction, Mr. Fikens?
It does, Your Honor, but there's
Okay.
there's a precondition to it. So we'd ask that count 1 be added to your list of cases. But if
Okay,
I might be jumping the gun a little bit, but there's a recommendation that he take the Michigan Defensive Driving course prior to any offer. And we'd like to avail ourselves of that pre-offer.
okay, very good. And so today, I'm just going to set this matter out for it's an arraignment on the bench warrant. And so, Mr. Fikens, I'm going to set it out for a free trial, and I'll give your client an opportunity to take that defensive driving course. He must do it before his next court date. So, Mr. Fikens, how much time does your client need?
Judge, we talked about 2 weeks' time.
All right. I'm
If
going
that's
to
okay.
reschedule him. I'll reschedule him for June 22nd, 2022, and that's going to be at 1:30 p.m. And at that time, he must complete the Michigan driver defensive driving course.
Yes.
Okay? Oh, yes, yes, yes. So, Miss, thank you. I'm like, who was that? That's who I'm talking to. All right, very good. Let me finish writing this note. Give me 1 second.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. All right, and so Mr. Fikens, your client is going to finish that class before June 22nd. He'll appear here on June 22nd at 1:30 p.m. And then Mr. Ayers, you need to call the court clerk so that we can get your information so that things go to the right place, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Do you have the number to the courtroom?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. Thank you for your patience this morning, okay?
Okay, have a good one.
You do the same. Thank you. All right, I am ready on Octavia Alexander. I have the following for Miss Alexander. I have case numbers SP 103-320. I'm sorry, strike that. SP 101-320-6, counts 1, 2, and 3. Miss Alexander, state your full name for me.
Octavia Alexander.
Okay, thank you and good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning.
Okay, counsel, are we ready?
Your Honor, I've not spoken with her. I don't know if any other House counsel has spoken to her, but I have not.
Did you speak with another attorney?
No.
So what are our attorneys doing?
Ms. Alexander, could you go back to room 9 and I'll send the attorney in?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
We are ready.
I'm ready
on-
on,
Yes. Go
I
ahead.
don't. Okay, are we ready on Adolphus?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. I have the following, and 1 second, I have to, who is that? Miss Alexander, I have to recall her. All right, for Miss Adolphus, I have the following. I have case numbers SP 104-6486, counts 1, 2, and 3. Miss Adolphus, state your full name, please.
Michelle Adolphus.
Thank you and good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning to you.
Okay, counsel,
Judge, their offer is that if she tenders a plea of guilty on the no license case, the court would consider reducing that to fail to display and dismissing the other counts.
all right, very good. Ma'am, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes.
Thank you. You may place your hand down. Mr. Fikens, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ma'am, you understand that in these matters, you have a right to a trial and formal hearing, correct?
Yes.
And you wish to waive that right and enter a guilty plea just on one of the matters today, correct?
Yes.
Are you doing so freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
Has anyone forced you into doing this?
No.
On the date and time of the citation, were you operating a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And were you doing so, and were you driving on a license that was not valid?
Yes.
I'm satisfied, Your Honor, both as to her constitutional waiver and the factual basis.
I'm satisfied as well. I'm accepting your plea of guilty. I'm amending the charge to failure to display a valid operator's license. I am assessing our costs in the amount of $200. The fine will be $50. How quickly can you get it paid? You may have some other charges because this was an arraignment on the bench warrant. And so how quickly can you get this paid in full?
Today.
You can pay it today. Wonderful. So this is what I'll do. I'll adjourn this to pay for tomorrow, which is June 2nd, 2022 at 10:30 a.m. As long as you get it paid, you don't have to come back on tomorrow. Your other 2 matters will be dismissed, okay?
Yes.
All right. Thank you for your patience this morning.
Thank you.
All right, take care.
Your Honor, I am
All
so
right.
sorry to interrupt. Is Miss Taylor
That's
in the
okay.
courtroom?
Yes, Ms. Taylor just walked into the courtroom.
Okay, Mr. Griffin wanted me to ask her to send the mental health court order for Mr. Cook, if she could. I'm not sure if she already spoke with him.
Okay, he's gonna sign it and she's sending it over. All right.
Thank you.
Very good. All right, thank you so much. Ms. Adolphus, you are excused.
Okay.
Very good. I have a matter, the file for Al Amari. Al Amari.
I know nothing about that, Judge.
All right. It was given to me, so that person. All right, the individuals that are entering the courtroom, sir, on Jamar's iPhone, what is your last name?
Alexander.
Okay, have you talked with an attorney already?
No, I just got in here.
Oh, sir, that may not work well for you today. We'll see what we can do. But you need to put your last name on your device as well. And then Ms. Lurse, you can send it to a breakout room to see if we can get him service this morning, because I am taking a break. I've been going since 8:30 and I'm taking a break. I feel so sorry for the folks that joined us late. Unfortunate for you today. All right. There was someone else that entered the courtroom. If you are in my courtroom, please turn on your camera. Please turn on your camera. I don't know that you're here if you do not have your camera on. Please turn on your camera. Thank you so much. Attorney Cole, good morning to you.
Good morning, Judge.
All right, do you have a matter that you're here on? Have you checked in with my clerk?
I got an email to Zoom in this morning that there were some state matters, perhaps. Attorney Fike,
Okay,
no?
Ms. Lars?
Yes, Attorney Griffin needs to speak with you.
Okay, Attorney Griffin needs to speak with you.
Okay.
Isn't he in the breakout room with Mr. Cook right now?
Thank you, Judge.
He's in the breakout room, but he needs to speak with you. Shoot him a message and just let him know Attorney Cole is on. All right. Mr. Alexander needs to go to a breakout room. The other individuals, Mr. Armstrong, have you spoken with an attorney this morning?
He has, Judge, and we're ready to go on
Are
this
you-
case.
Are you ready on his case, Mr. Fiken?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I need the file for Mr. Armstrong and then for Mr. Hamza Al-Garabli. Did you speak with an attorney this morning?
No, I have not.
He's an attorney to pay. And he has
No, I
Okay,
haven't.
Mr. Al-Garabli, why haven't you paid?
I just wanted to ask if I could have till Friday, because I get paid this Friday. We just have 2 more days.
Okay, I'm gonna grant that for you. Let me place your case numbers on the record. I have SP 126-004, 1, counts 1, 2, and 3, and case number SP 126-01461. State your name, Mr. Al-Garabli.
Hamza Al-Garabli.
Thank you, sir. I'm going to grant your request. You said you would get it paid when?
This Friday.
This Friday?
Which would be on the 3rd.
Okay, then what I'm going to do, I'm going to adjourn this to pay. I'll adjourn it for June 6, 2022 at 10:30 a.m. Make sure you get it paid by Friday because I won't be able to grant you any additional extensions, okay?
Gotcha. If I pay it by then, do I have to come back to court?
No, you don't. You don't.
All right, thank you so much.
Okay, take care, sir. All right, and so if
Have
I
a
can
great
get
day.
this file, you do the same. All right. Mr. Armstrong? Yes. Okay, and then Mr. Al-Garabli? Yep. All right, Mr. Armstrong, are you ready on your case? Are you where you can unmute? and
Yes.
Be still for a second?
Yes.
All right, very good. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right, give me a second to locate you on my docket. I have it. I have case number 217-329-701. Mr. Armstrong, state your full name for me, please.
Joseph Mondavis Armstrong.
All right, thank you, sir, and good morning to you. Okay, Mr. Fikens, how are we proceeding today?
Judge, first, we would ask that there are 3 other matters that Mr. Armstrong has, and the reason I'm asking those 3 matters be placed on this court's docket is because the pre-offer is that he take the Michigan Defensive Driving course, and I'd like to join all the cases together so he could get the best offer that he could from the city once he completes that Michigan Defensive Driving course.
Well, where are the other 3 the other 2 you said there are 3 more cases or 2 more?
3, Judge. They're 1 ticket, 3 counts. Yes, they're all civil infractions. That's why they're not on the docket, Judge. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's why. So he has some civil infractions. All right, well, Mr. Fikens, I'm gonna let those civil infractions stay in default. And then when he comes back, we can take care of those civil infractions at that time.
Thank you.
Okay?
I'll make a note of that.
All
Thank you,
right,
Judge.
so he's going to take the defensive driving course. For purposes of today's proceedings, I'm entering a not guilty plea. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor. We'd stand mute, ask the court to enter a not guilty plea.
All right, and then I'm going to schedule this matter for a pretrial. I'm going to give him 2 weeks to get it done. No, I'll give him a little bit more. So I'm going to set it for pretrial for June 22nd, 2022, and that'll be at 1:30 p.m. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
All right, sir. I will see you then. Please make sure you get your class out of the way, okay? All right, Mr. Armstrong? I can't hear you.
Say yes.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Armstrong, you also need to call the courtroom clerk. Please call the courtroom.
Okay. What about for my other tickets?
They're gonna stay in default until you take care of everything, okay?
Then we can get an offer on those matters once you take that course, sir. Judge, if there's anybody else in breakout room, I'd ask to be allowed to go back.
Please
in
put
breakout
Mr.
room.
Fikens in breakout rooms with folks that are in breakout rooms. All right, thank you, Mr. Fikens.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Did Ms. Mojo come in here for something for me to sign for Judge Bryant?
Yes.
Oh, can I get those, please? Okay, thank you.
Your Honor, not to interrupt, but we're back on Miss
Give
Allen.
me just 1 second, please,
All right.
please.
Yep, sorry.
I'm writing the note. Last time I forgot to do it. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Mr. Barton? Yes, sir.
Yeah, I apologize for interrupting, Your Honor. I was just letting you know I'm back from the breakout room with Miss Alexander, so if you needed any cases, she's ready to go. It'll be a dismissal.
Okay. All right, wonderful. Give me 2 seconds and then I'll call her. You said it's a
All right.
dismissal.
Yes,
All
yes.
right, nope, I got it. All right, so for Miss Alexander, I'm recalling. I have case number SP 1013206, counts 1, 2, and 3. Miss Alexander, state your name for me.
Octavia Alexander.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Counsel?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. So after having spoke with Miss Alexander and seeing her valid documents, as an officer of the court, I relayed that information to APA Rosenthal, who gave the approval to have those charges dismissed, Your Honor. She does have the valid documents, and therefore we would ask for a valid dismissal excuse me, a valid
All
document
right.
dismissal. Thank you.
Wonderful. I am dismissing. Is there stipulation of probable cause?
So stipulated, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, I'm dismissing all three matters. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your patience.
Have a good day,
Thank you.
Alexander. Thank you.
You too. Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye. Yes, ma'am.
Prosecutor Cole was here and she left because she has a trial. And that's on Mr. Alma Khabib.
Okay, so what were they doing? That's not my fault, because
Yeah,
that
no,
was scheduled
no.
for early this morning, so if the people can't have somebody here, that's on them.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
She just sent me a message and said that, and she didn't give me any.
I'm
other
sorry.
direction. She didn't give me any other direction. She just said, I have to go.
Okay, well, we'll just dismiss it and they can refile it.
Thank you.
That's on them. Where's that individual? Is he in a breakout room? I'm trying to understand why we still have breakout rooms at 11:24. The people who haven't talked to attorneys. Do you have Ms. Muldrow know that these matters are ready for her to pick up?
Yes, Your
These are mine?
And that's
Okay.
Your
Yes, counsel?
I came back as quickly as I could. Is the state prosecutor still available?
She said she had to leave. I'm good. This matter was up today for Mr. Al Kanab. It was scheduled for 9:30. It's 11:24, and the state is just getting here. It's for an arraignment on the bench warrant. And so, did you have anything for Mr. Al Nakib?
No, Your Honor, that's why we needed that prosecutor. We're just gonna set it for a bench trial then. My client understands the difference because we were trying to give some documentation to the prosecutor. But if the prosecutor left, we're okay setting the bench trial. And my client understands the difference between a jury trial and a bench trial. Jury trial is 6 people, bench trial is just in front of this judge, one judge. So we can move forward, Your Honor.
All right, very good. And so I have case number SP 115586161. Sir, state your name for me.
You gotta unmute yourself, sir.
Unmute.
I'm sorry. Ashraf El Nakib.
All right, thank you, sir. I am going to set your matter for a bench trial. That bench trial date. Today's Wednesday. Yeah, that bench trial date will be June 17th, 2022 at 11 o'clock a.m. Okay?
Your Honor, may I just voir dire, just for the record, just for the bench trial, may I voir dire him?
Yes, sir, you may.
Sir, we talked about this before, but you understand, do you understand the difference between a jury trial and the bench trial?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you understand that a jury trial, 6 people would decide if you're guilty or innocent versus the bench trial where only the judge would decide the facts of the case and if you're guilty or innocent?
Yes, sir.
And you understand by asking for a bench trial just in front of the judge, you'll be waiving your right to a jury trial.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you're okay with that? And
Yes, sir.
okay. All right, Your Honor, is the court satisfied?
I am satisfied. Yes, sir. I've given you your bench trial date. I'll see you on that date and at that time, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right,
Your Honor,
thank
we
you.
probably just need 30 more seconds with the intake, and then we'll be ready to present them.
All right.
Thank you,
I'm ready
Judge.
when you are. Did I call Al Zaquari? Al Zaquari on 9:30, a formal hearing.
I thought you did.
The first formal hearing at 9:30. I did not.
at 9:30.
Yes, no. Al Zaquari. Yes. Oh, yeah,
Oh, you're right.
Okay.
I
I
apologize.
failed to mark it off.
I
Okay,
did too.
that's okay. It's a lot of moving parts. We warned you about our Wednesdays. Wednesdays. That's what I was gonna say. You might want to save that headache for today, please. Wednesdays is no joke. All right, are we ready on Kyle Alexander?
We are, Your Honor.
All right, very good. I have the following for Mr. Alexander. Have the following matters, case numbers wait a minute, let me look at one thing before I even go this route. I want to make sure everything is accounted for. And it looks like it is. All right, very good. I have for Kyle Alexander, SP 122-460-9, counts 1, 2, and 3. And then case number 19378-271, counts 1, 2, and 3. Mr. Alexander, please state your name.
Kyle Alexander.
All right, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
All right, counsel, how are we proceeding?
Judge, first, we want to apologize for coming on late. We were a little confused as to date and time, and we apologize. We take this matter seriously, and this is no reflection on how we want to deal with this matter. And we want to show this court that we take this matter seriously. And in so doing, Judge, my client does wish to avail himself of the offer. He'll be tendering a plea of guilty to 2 counts. The matters ending in 6091 and 6092. The 6091 would be reduced to failure to display, and 6092 would be reduced to improper plates upon successful by acceptance of the plea by the court. The other 4 matters would be dismissed.
All right, very good. Sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes.
Thank you. You may place your hand down.
Thank you, Your Honor. Sir,
You
you
may
understand.
proceed.
Thank you, Judge. Sir, you understand that in these matters, you have a right to a trial, correct?
Yes.
And you wish to waive that right and enter a guilty plea on 2 of the matters today, correct?
Yes.
Are you doing so freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
Has anyone forced you into doing this or promised anything to get you to plead guilty today?
No.
Sir, I want to direct your attention back to the date and time of the citation ending in 6091 and 6092. On that date and time, were you operating a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And were you operating a motor vehicle while your license was suspended?
Yes.
And were you operating that vehicle without proper insurance?
Yes.
Your Honor, I'm satisfied as to both his constitutional waiver and the factual basis for the plea.
I'm satisfied as well. I'm accepting your plea of guilty. I'm amending count 1 of the matter that you pled guilty to. I'm amending that to failure to display a valid operator's license. I am amending count 2 to improper plates. The other 4 matters will be dismissed once you have paid your fines and costs in full. I'm ready for sentencing. Mr. Ficus, is there anything additional?
Well, a couple of things, Judge. First of all, I want to applaud Mr. Alexander. He came down to Detroit to take care of the Detroit matters before he goes out to take care of his Royal Oak matters. So we
Oh,
usually
wow.
have the other way
Okay.
around. So
We appreciate it.
Mr. Alexander is
Thank
serious
you.
about this. And to show his seriousness as well, Judge, there's a $300 bond in this matter. And we'd ask that that bond be applied. It might not be enough for all costs and fines, Judge, but we'd ask that be applied.
All right, very good. As to count 1, I am going to assess the cost only one time. I'll assess it at $200. The fine will be $50. And I'll indicate to apply bond. And then for the second matter, I'm only going to assess a fine, and that fine will also be $50. And so, counsel, How much time do you think your client will need to get everything paid off?
Well, we think, given the fact that the bond might take care of most of it, but not all the charges and
Yes.
interest or other things, that we'd probably need a couple weeks, Your Honor.
Yes.
Okay, so give me how many weeks? Just 2?
I think so. Mr. Alexander
Yes.
wants to take care of this matter. He's really trying to get his license back, as you can see, Judge. And I really commend him for, even though we were a little late this morning, Judge, I really, that didn't reflect the real Mr. Alexander. So he really wants to take care of
Okay.
this.
I'm just glad you were able to service him.
We
And
thank
so
you.
I will, I'm sorry, go ahead.
We just want to thank you, Judge, for hearing us, even though we were late. We thank you.
Yes, no problem. All right, I'm going to adjourn these for payment, and I'm going to make the adjourn to pay date. It's going to be June 22nd. No, I'm sorry, June 23rd. Yes, June 23rd, 2022. That's going to be at 10:30 a.m. So please make sure you get it paid. And then that way you don't have to come back and see us. If for some reason you get it paid earlier, you can call the clerk, let her know, and then I'll do your dismissals on that same day, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Thank you, sir. Enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, very good. Yes, ma'am. So, yes, ma'am. I didn't hear you.
Oh, no, you just sent this for you. I was just waiting for you to be done.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Thank you. I'm a horrible multitasker. If you didn't know that.
Well, sometimes I get it by myself as well, so. That's Mr. Arnold.
His contract and his transfer paperwork, they get this up.
Okay. All right, thank you. Thank you guys a little bit different. All right, here we go. I'll give that back to you. All right, did anyone find Mr. Al Amari? All right, Miss Lurst, I'm gonna give you this file back to put with my KPSS. All right, are we now ready to do the last 2 matters that are scheduled for our specialty court? Are we ready to proceed?
Ready to proceed on Mr. Cook, Your Honor. I'm not sure of the other person I'm not sure who the
All
other.
right.
person is.
Let's go with Mr. Cook. That works for me. Mr. Cook, this time for real, we're gonna do it. Let's do it. All right. While he's coming to the podium, I have case number U 602-26321. Mr. Cook, state your full name for me.
Sean Patrick Cook.
All right, good morning to you.
Morning.
How are you feeling?
I'm a little tired, they opened up that early.
Okay, all right. Are you ready to work this program?
I'm ready to rock it.
All right, you ready to do it the way you're supposed to do it?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. I know we had a little snafu with the 1-800 number, but Lake Ridge said that they would take you and they'll get you on that 1-800 number because we want to get you into your services, okay?
Thank you.
All right, did you reach out to Mr. Joel? Is he coming?
Yes, he'll come and put his tether on in about an hour.
Okay, very good. I need you to stay at Lake Ridge and do the things that you're supposed to do, okay?
No problem.
All right, you understand that you're gonna be on a 30-day restriction there?
They mentioned the restriction, they go over to what they got there.
Okay, very good. So you will, from the court's order, you'll have to be on a 30-day restriction. I want you there so that you're getting all acclimated to all of your services and we can keep you on track, okay?
Sure.
All right, very good. Let's do it. I placed this case number on the record. I am going to start with Ms. Taylor. Tell us about Mr. Cook.
All right, we have Mr. Sean Patrick Cook. He was a referral from the magistrate. He is a 43-year-old Caucasian male. His highest education level completed is some college. He is currently unemployed. He does not have any children. He does want to participate in our specialty court program. He is above the age of 18 years or older. He does admit to having things that he can work on that makes him eligible for our program. He does not have any prior violent offenses. He has not participated in a specialty court program within the past 10 years.
All right, very good. And so any program that he's going to do, I'm looking at my notes, must include SUD.
Yes.
Okay, got it. All right, very good. Mr. Griffin, Attorney Griffin. What do you want to tell me about your client, Mr. Cook?
That I've spoken with him. Attorney Warfield was in there with me this time that we were in the breakout room. He's always been very cordial. He understands the expectations moving forward. I even reminded him over and over again to focus on de-escalation in terms of any potential problems. And he indicated to me that that's what he would focus on. He wants to be a part of the program. I think he'll be a great addition to the program, Your Honor. And it's my understanding that we answered all the questions that all legal questions that he had regarding the intake process.
All right, very good. And did you determine that pursuant to Michigan law, that your client is in fact eligible to participate in our specialty court?
Yes, it's my understanding he is eligible, Your Honor.
All right, and then Ms. Taylor, did you determine whether or not Mr. Cook is or has been a violent offender and whether or not he is a substantial threat to the public?
He is not, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. All right, Mr. Cook, what do you want me to know about you?
What should I do? I'm gonna kill it.
Okay, I can't hear you. Say it one more
I'm
time.
gonna kill it.
You gonna kill what? Working this program? Oh, okay, all right, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, very good. I'm excited for you. I want you to make sure that you follow the directives that you're given in this program, okay? That includes from your doctors and your providers, okay?
Thank you, Honor.
All right, very good. Then with that, I'm accepting you into our program. You're going to get picked up today by Lake Ridge, and you're going to get a tether on today. We won't keep it on forever, but I just want to make sure you get settled, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. And so, Mr. Cook, what do you do for enjoyment? Do you have anything you do for enjoyment?
Right now, I do a lot of reading, I work out.
Okay.
I've been studying the Quran lately. The Quran, I've been studying the Quran lately.
Okay, all right, very good. Very good. All right, well, we look forward to working with you, sir. And so thank you for your patience on this morning. Ms. Taylor, what will be the return to court date for Mr. Cook?
He will return to court on June 15th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
Okay, very good. All right, did you get that, Mr. Cook?
Yes, Honor, I got it.
All right, so if you need to see us before, then we're available and we'll be making sure that we're getting information about your treatment and how you're doing, okay?
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, sir. Have a good day. You're gonna have a seat until Ms. Taylor tells you you're free to leave. All right. I believe that with that, I have Ms. Smith that's left over. And that's my only case that I'm looking at unless I'm overlooking something. for specialty court. And so the officer is cleaning off the podium. Ms. Smith is in the courtroom. I have case number Z8073141 for Antonia Smith. Ms. Smith, please join us at the podium.
Your Honor,
Yes.
I did
Yes,
not
sir.
speak to Ms. Smith. I have to see if Attorney Barton spoke to her.
Ms. Smith, did you speak to anyone? Any of our attorneys?
I don't know if she needed to, because we're just waiting on confirmation screens.
They need to, somebody needs to, well, I had a conversation with her. I don't know that she needs to.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Okay, I had a conversation with her this morning. I'm gonna have the same conversation with her that I had with her on this morning. Ms. Smith, state your full name. All right, good morning, Ms. Smith. All right, Ms. Taylor, I know that you gave me information that she has been testing positive. I'm looking back at just my notes, testing positive. Hasn't done her or provided her information on community service. Just had a positive test on Friday. Have we gotten any more results back?
Yes, Judge, she also tested on what would have been
Monday?
yesterday, the
Oh.
31st, and that was positive for ETG. And then she did complete a test today, which was negative.
Yep, and what was her test from the 23rd?
She tested positive on May 20th, but that one was confirmed negative. She tested positive again for May 27th and then for May 31st. And those both were positive for alcohol.
All right, and so this is where I am. Ms. Smith, did you get her log of everything that she's been ingesting?
She has it with her.
No, you have to get it from her so that it can go to Michelle Foster. Because, and I'm going to say to you all what I said to Ms. Smith on this morning, you will not be in this program testing positive. Positive screens will take you to the Wayne County Jail. You have not always been testing positive. And what we have found out is when people are testing positive for alcohol, but the confirmation is coming back negative, that they're doing something else. I don't know what your something else is, but you better figure it out and you better stop doing it, because you're gonna land your hind parts over at that 36th district, at that Wayne County Jail for a lot of time. And you've got too much going on to be sitting in jail. You're doing something. You're doing something, and you need to come to grips with whatever it is so that we can help you, because that's what we're here to do. It makes no sense for you to stay in this program and get this far. You are so far in the program. To get this far, you've been with us since May of last year. Is that right? May of last year. It makes no sense for you to get this far, and now you're gonna start going to the Wayne County Jail every other week. That makes no sense to me. And then what'll happen is you'll leave this program after you've spent so much time in jail. You'll end up leaving this program with the same issue that you have. Whatever you're doing, you need to stop. You need to stop. You need to stop. So as I did with Ms. Hoffman, who spent a week in jail, I'm ordering you whatever you are using, whether it's lotion, hand sanitizer, powder, perfume, water, whatever it is, cease and desist. Whatever you're using that's causing you to test positive, because that's what you're gonna go to jail for. Not for a positive alcohol test, because it's coming back confirmed as not being alcohol. I'm gonna send you to jail for whatever is making you test positive. Do you understand me?
Yes.
I don't know what you're doing, but you're not gonna do it here. You're not going to. I'm letting you know. Last time we had this issue twice. We had an alcohol sniffer, a rubbing alcohol sniffer to get high, and we also had a whipper that was doing whippets to get high. And those things do not stay in your system long enough to get an accurate read. And so what would happen is they would test positive for alcohol, but the confirmation would be negative. Ma'am, that game you won't be able to play here. Sorry, not sorry. You won't be able to play that here. What do you all want to say to me? Because Ms. Smith on her way to jail, she get another positive screen without telling us what's going on so we can get her the help. You going to the Wayne County Jail. Yes, you are. And I already know you have 4 or 5 kids. You still going to the Wayne County Jail. Tell us what's going on. Let us help you. You know I deal with honesty really well. I deal with honesty really well. Tell me what's going on. Let me help you. We helped our whippet person. We helped our alcohol sniffer. I'm like, if they had told me earlier, they wouldn't have spent all that time in jail. I would have helped them. I'm offering that to you today, Ms. Smith, because I'm telling you, you on your way to the Wayne County Jail. There's a cell with your name on it. You need to tell us what's going on. You don't have to tell me. You don't have to tell the world because we're streaming live. But you have a case manager standing right here. You better do something different because you're on your way to that jail. What do you all want to tell me? Who wants to say anything to me? I'm listening.
I just want to say to the court, but also just to Ms. Smith. Ms. Smith, please, again, you have a group of people all rooting for you, all wanting you to succeed. And if something is going on, please let your case manager know. You can talk to the attorneys, also your therapist, whatever's going on, because the judge has already indicated that like if you keep testing positive, then she will sanction you for jail. And not because, again, that you're going through something, but because you're not being truthful with the court. And so just keep that in mind. And I'll just try to reiterate, if there is something going on, you have to tell you have to. It's not even like optional. You need to tell someone so that we can move forward and we can help you. And I don't have anything else to say here.
Ms. Smith, what are those tears for?
Because I haven't been drinking. I don't know what it is.
You know what it is, Ms. Smith. You do. I believe you that you're not drinking, but you're doing something. Yes, ma'am. You are. You doing something. And you're going to have to be honest with yourself first. You're going to have to be honest with yourself first. You are doing so. I believe you when you say you're not drinking. That's why it's not staying in whatever you're doing, it's not staying in your system long enough, but the residual is being picked up, but it's not being confirmed as alcohol because whatever you're doing, you're not drinking alcohol. But whatever you're doing is triggering a positive alcohol result, which means you're using it to get the same effect as alcohol. And so, ma'am, listen, you know, Ms. Smith, we have been through it. You know, you one of my favorite people. But I promise you, I'm gonna send you over to that Wayne County Jail and I'm gonna tell them, please take good care of her. Because she's one of my favorites. But you will not be in this program testing positive. No, ma'am. So I don't know if there are any recommendations that anybody wants to make. I'll listen, I'll write them down, but I'm telling you, she's gonna continue to do that log with every single thing that you ingest, put on your skin, spray on your hair, put in your eyes, with whatever that you smell, and then we'll continue to have Michelle Foster look at it. And every time she says, none of this, I need that list from today, because I'm going off of today. None of this would yield a positive alcohol result. Your next positive, you're gonna go to jail. That's what's gonna happen. Not because you're drinking, but because you're doing something that's causing you to have a positive alcohol test. Ms. Taylor?
I also recommended to increase her screenings to 3 times a week for now.
I can't hear. Sorry, I can't hear.
Increase her drug screens to 3 times a week.
Okay.
And she is, I just want to put on the record that she does utilize our testing lab whenever she's called during the week. So she has been doing that.
But if she's called on the weekend, she has to go test at one of our third-party providers because she cannot miss the test. She missed the test, that's gonna land her at the Wayne County Jail too.
Correct. She tested at GM's on the weekend.
Okay, can you get that log? I need you to make sure you make a copy of that log for Ms. Foster today. I want to know today what's on that log that she's claiming she's not doing anything. I already know how this game gonna play out. All right, any other recommendations?
No, Your Honor.
I did want to put on record that I am going to send her drug screen from May 27th, which is Friday, and the one from yesterday, May 31st, out for confirmation. So I would advise that we do kind of wait and see what those confirmations come back as well. I believe that they are scheduled to come and pick those up from us today.
All right, wonderful. I want you to send those out for confirmation. And again, we'll get her log, but I'm saying, whatever she's doing, Miss Taylor, she needs to cease and desist, because she was not testing positive in this program. And now all of a sudden, we positive every time. She tested today, you said, and it was negative?
Yes.
Okay. Yep.
One last thing, Your Honor.
All right. Yes.
I would only ask if I could speak to her after the court is finished. May I speak with her?
Okay. Yes, sir. Absolutely, because she's gonna be here for a while anyways. So yes, you can speak to her. All right. What's the next court date? Well, it depends on what Miss Foster comes back with that list. What's her next court date?
Originally, her next court date will be June 22nd, 2022 at 8:35, but I would imagine if we get we will get the confirmation screens before then. So we can put her for a week before that for June 15th.
Okay, that's fine. The new court date will be June 15th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m. and she must come in person.
Okay.
Ms. Smith, I want to work with you. I can't work with you if you're not gonna be honest with me, okay? I can't. You tie my hands, and you know I'm not gonna do well when my hands are tied. I don't do well. I'm like the bull in the china shop. I don't like it. So you're gonna be here for a little while today. If you want to talk, if you want to, Miss Taylor, you want to take her to the side, you want to go to the side with me. I want to help you, but you've got to be honest with us, okay? Yes? All right, very good. All right, if nothing else, she's gonna go into the conference room for now and go into a breakout room with Attorney Griffin and Attorney Warfield as requested. All right, very good.
Is there anything else for the specialty court docket, Your Honor, before I go into this
I
breakout?
do not. You can go to the breakout room. Mr. Barton and Mr. Ficus will remain on while I call the remainder of my docket,
Yes.
okay? All right, very good.
Your Honor, I just
have-
quickly, oh, I'm sorry, don't mean to interrupt.
Yes,
Just
go
want to
ahead.
quickly remind you about the matter we spoke about yesterday, for Mr. Hill. So I can do that when I get back into
Yes, would you reach out to my clerk, please, and give her that case name and number, because it's not on my docket,
I
and then
sure
I'll
will.
call it.
Thank you so much.
Okay? All right, you're very welcome. Okay, I have the following matter for Deandra Tillman. I don't know why that came to me for an arraignment on the bench warrant, 173485562. That's a matter that should go to the alpha judge. So I am going to do a caveat because Ms. Tillman did not show up, but then this matter should be placed on the docket of the alpha judge. Or she'll go into caveats, but it should be off my docket. Okay, all right, I am now going to the 8:35. Why these are on for 8:35, but okay. I have can I get the files for the cases that I'm getting ready to call? Yeah, because that confuses me.
Just wanted me to check.
Yeah. All right, are we, oh, I'm gonna get the rest of the files.
Still not have the rest of the agenda, please, because.
I'm sorry.
I don't see any of the reviews. I don't have any of the review files. Do you want me to?
Yeah, where would they be? Because I don't even know what these are about.
From Marilyn Anderson
Yes.
and Al Jose. I don't know. I can look into them.
Can we look, can you pull an
Yes, ma'am.
ROA for them?
Yep.
This was my KBS for Ms. Tillman.
Yes, I didn't stand with the runner.
Ms. Lurs, can you put us in a breakout room, Attorney Griffin, please?
Oh, go ahead. I'll make my comment after you do that.
Okay. Yeah. Al Jose was actually in Jersey.
I'm sorry.
Mr. Al Jose, the person at 8:35, he should have been in the Jersey today. I must have just went on autopilot and set it at 8:35 like we normally
Okay,
do,
did
but he
pay.
did pay.
Okay, so, all right, and so that one, I'll reinstate and do a default. And then check Melvin Anderson.
It might be the same.
Okay,
I hope not.
but I don't see an adjourn to pay. They all say review.
Yeah.
Okay, give us just one, yep, that's okay. Give us just 1 second. Right, are we ready for me to go? I was waiting on. Never mind. For this Deandra Tillman, I need to see how did she get a court date? because she was in default with me,
Okay,
and I need to know how she got a court date.
okay. I can do that.
Okay,
And this is Melvin Anderson, and he wasn't adjourned to pay on these tickets.
did he pay?
No, he did not. And I,
So all of them wouldn't have been adjourned to pay. He would have had one or two to pay, and the rest would have been dismissals.
yeah, and that one I didn't use.
I'm sorry,
That one I didn't schedule.
you didn't, I'm sorry.
I know, I didn't schedule that. I messed up on the first one, but not that one.
Oh, okay, yes. So, and I don't have a file for him.
I don't have one here. I can look in the file and see if there is one. I guess you don't usually pull the adjourned days, but I can go look. Oh, wait a minute. Come on.
Okay, 7211 is not here.
Okay. That's Mr. Tony's file.
No, this is
Oh,
for Mr.
oh,
Anderson.
yes,
Yeah,
okay.
I just need to know how she got a court date.
Yes.
I need to work through for 1 second on Mr. Anderson. Let me call the remainder of the matters and then I'll come back to Mr. Anderson. So let's go to 9:30. I have for Willie Dean Aaron, case number SP 1174731. There was an arraignment on the bench warrant. He failed to appear, so a capias will issue, and that bond will be set at $25, cash or surety. I have for Fallon Alexander, SP 102000811, scheduled for an arraignment on the bench warrant. She's failed to appear. That a capias will issue. That bond will be set at $25, cash or surety. For Ronald Artist, SP 1238081, counts 1, 2, and 3. Mr. Artist was scheduled for arraignment on the bench warrant, failed to appear. Capias will issue and the bond will be set at $25 cash or surety as to each matter. I'm going down now to the 10:30 a.m. docket. For Javante Alexander, did Mr. Alexander pay?
He did not, Your Honor.
He did not pay, and so that was a civil infraction, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
So I have SP 106222991. Mr. Alexander failed to pay. We will reinstate the original charge if that's required, and a default judgment will be entered. For Clarissa Ali, case number SP 7801241. Did Ms. Ali pay?
She did not, Your Honor.
She did not pay, and so I am going to issue a capias. What is the balance owed?
$70.
$70. What is that $70 for? She must have paid something.
$70 is for the now operating license.
Did she make any payment on the matter that's scheduled adjourned to pay?
No, Your Honor.
No money was paid.
No.
All right, so capias will issue as to that matter, and the bond will be set at $70, cash or surety. For Leah Donald, 2174218, counts 1 and 2. Did she pay count 2?
Yes, she did, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. So we will close count 2, and then as to count 1, it will be dismissed without prejudice. All right, and that's it for the morning docket. Mr. Ficus, if you all want to stick around and give me just a second to walk through Mr. Anderson's, because, yeah, this one, I don't know who scheduled this up. It wasn't Miss Lurs. It's got some stuff going on.
No
Okay,
problem. Yes, Your Honor.
all right, very good. Okay, let me just see, because this one says. All right, there are a couple of things that I'm gonna need you to look up for me. Yes, ma'am. All right, I need you to look up case number SP 122-37211 and tell me if Mr. Anderson paid that.
He did not.
Okay, so he did not pay that one. All right, one other one I'm gonna have you look up. SP 122-37203.
He did not.
All right, then I'm good. This is what's gonna happen with Mr. Anderson. He didn't make his payments, Mr. Vikings. And so for those matters that are civil infractions, they will all go into default. And for those matters that are misdemeanors, the capias will issue and the bond will be set in the amount that is still owed in the case with
Yes, Your
respect to the case.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. So I have the following matters for Melvin Anderson, SP 122-3720, counts 1 and 2. SP 122-3721, counts 2 and 3. Case number SP 124-0035, 1. Case number SP 124-0135, counts 1, 2, and 3. Case number SP 125-4665, counts 1, 2, and 3. So all of those, Ms. Blurs, they will go into default judgment, or they will have a capias with the bond set at the amount owed. If there isn't an amount owed, it will be a personal bond. All right, very good. Did we figure out Mr. Al Kuzay? The first one at 8:35.
He was failed to pay on 175.
All right, and so that will be, we reinstated his charge, and that's going to be a default judgment. All right, very good. And then the last one, I needed to see, how did Ms. Tillman get a court date? Because she was in capias status.
Judge,
It
you,
looks like the capias, I'm sorry.
Yes.
I didn't mean to interrupt, Judge. I knew you took a plea from her back in, before COVID, Judge. It shouldn't be with you.
I understand, but she is on my docket today, and I wrote a bond, and I'm asking, how did she get a court date back on my docket? I just want to know.
Yeah, no.
She's gonna go to her alpha judge.
Usually because the people come in and ask for a date and they get them a date. They get a date and directed that way.
Yeah.
That's what usually happens, Your Honor. It's not maybe the right way to do it, but
It's all the wrong way to do it.
So the 2017 case, Your Honor, that one, it looks like you had handled at one time back in 2017. And then there was a review in July of 2020 that she didn't adhere to. And so the warrant went out. And so she must have appeared at the counter to get a court date on that. And so it got sent before you. The 2013 cases, we did sign the capias on those on January 6th of 2020. They still should have been before the alpha judge, but I think they gave them to you since June of 2017 as well.
Okay. All right, very good. So I'm just going to do the capias for her, and then let's make sure she goes to her alpha judge's docket.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
yes, Judge.
And be in the amount of the tickets owed?
I'm sorry.
The KPS amount, would it be in the amount that the tickets are owed? Is it-
Yes, in the amount that the tickets are owed. Yes, thank you, thank you. All right, anything else for the morning docket?
No, Your Honor.
All right, and so I need to. Who is this? These are the jail people.
That's just the one for Mr. Cook.
Okay.
The rest of them are for-
Oh. Yes, we're taking it to you. Okay, that's fine. All right, very good. So for this afternoon, thank you all for your patience today. So for this afternoon, I am going to, we start at 1:30, so if you could get on a little bit before 1:30. Everything is scheduled for arraignments and hearings, maybe a couple of pre-trials and show cause. So we could get on and get going. I have a 2:30 appointment, but I'm going to drive there and I will be in the parking lot and I will be doing my cases because I don't want to hold you all up. But once I go into let me go off. Give me 1 second.